Yan kanya ni na ye dum ni na, but you don't even have the decency and the respect to even issue a statement say, oh, ABC the kind they see ye mo fan che. I mean, come on, really? I mean, how? I don't remember it is I mean, how? Napo, what energy ministry? What are you doing? I don't know how. You can't even issue a simple statement to say that ABC didn't see here. It's more fine. The whole, in fact, half of Kumasi was completely off yesterday.
2 days ago, the same thing.
Exactly.
Exactly. Totally. And so if you are saying from 7:38 to baby no, and I can't hear from me. Say be electric. You be not come yeah, demu adiache. Me free 5 o'clock no.
Man, no pay the same thing. Rana don't no pay now. It's gone off.
We don't really know what's going on.
Anyway, there was on this note today. We be Akwaba on this frustrating note. There will be Akwaba.
News and you officers.
Yes, I do know. Me
read the traffic light. You couldn't.
Me sheda. Be fa patasi. E fa sofla. E be rabantima. Ni na you do light. Just to understand what I say. I mean, I mean, what is that? But they won't tell you. They won't tell you because it's an election year. They won't tell you.
Too much.
Anyway, it was for you on your public fast and OBT. Bedin at the Kwesi Park Wells and I pay. Many about
Akua Asiedua and any more share. I'm so free sabi because it's 9:30 be bon someone so my Ghana mo. Of course, Risha for one some nene hon komo. Ye be kosoa edi. Ye de komo ketenkete betray mo motivational message beba. What than forex news to ka ho. Ye de sports beto am so newspaper headlines in the review room. Ye wo Ghana te san e ka ho. Ye de health and lifestyle beba. Na fe OBT agenda no ene ye share that is nkonya. Near Dinkomo and somewhere also my Ganemo, the two pounds so Yajuadrinche, and I must say, Sefi de Modiato, Yamuna Quaba.
Sabe for Yamuna Aquaba. Quickly, if you are going to get a question on a pay.
Question common getting the Acoso, a dear Chese. A bit they didn't kind of ye, yes, MPP and this supporters are a walk, a Wutu, Senya West, a Wutu Senya West constituency at the Akobo and Niho. What says say Eugene Ahen, any MPP parliamentary candidate to ho. And na NDC incumbent do te so no ye Gizela tete agbotui. Na yes Eugene e kopre no. Omanfo ne hawo mo de tu nanim so mo bridge bi asai. Nti nyame na dum no time ba. Omra meboa wo mo. And na owini ye yes o de cement o se den. Emta bridge ni akobu a ye fi ase aye ne foforo. And na anti Gizela nso e de say 20 bags of cement e de akọ. Ena NDC for so na koye MPP for ma ho ena we mu say omo MP na abe start ye nti omo dia boni ho ntokwa bubu Ghana for Kwesi na say we MPP ye na NDC som NDC ye na MPP som a eni nyina anya bridge ni ye we ho ntokwa tia say we kwade ho amobi ma ho we kwade ho amobi ma ho eno na aka ho ama ye developmental projects bebre aka we
abandoned project yeah.
Say you e ko ho ama bi ma ho bi ko ho ama e ma ho akoye say you know
they should just hand over the project to a assembly no assembly ni
na help be a one
more bia no say ye MP no say ye UG no for all the materials on the Akua assembly no na assembly kro na e wo ho no ono hwe no nya adwuma no enwan case that
enti say someone e wo ho eno no and I free Akua Court of Appeal ashese ye the interlocutory injunction up to MPP parliamentary primaries ya nanka wo ese koso asante mampo se be sine mampo for the candidate
yeah they haven't done it
elections MPP aye nyina omo ntimi am fan crofo ama metu because omo internal elections omo ntimi nye and am so amenra omo akoho asem ama enipa 35 bi ekire mu kire se omo na di asem ne court na womo tena mu ewo mampo honmo no ene yesi ye fa injunction to so ya enipa 35 no na akoji injunction e de abeto primaries no eso efi February 2022 na che so se mfie mienu mu pepepe nie ya mampo constituency asundwe ma ho manso we de kọ ni we yakoyi abefie ni we de kọ ni we yakoyi abefie amene mampo MPP egu esa asundwe nim sa na meka no ba bia asundwe ni ho se muntime ntena se na mafa adwene na mo de ana echa mo party no ho enti ababufuo ekira we ni we wasem ekira we ni we wasem no mo ne nam court sa no mo de bi kokko to obi amene injunction ye de ato so ama afane nyina kire se omobo anyu de asie ni so nanso achechede na epe ni mo jadodo aye de nso frem ma asam ne bobo ba fie de judge be say asumdwe beba no ene se obema adwobre aba ansa ne bi akire no enkomo bi wo ha omo di ntimu nsam no ne kwakwa wo nkomo nkitinkitimu kane Nigeria mampani Buhari yesi nkrofo forge ni signature I would draw sika $6 million American dollars e de afiri oman ne esika na Nigeria for e pay Interpol for mo a no abachi nipa ne mensa osusu se wo wi esika no $6.2 million na ye 4.9 British pound million pound asem na ye ken if we Central Bank and a Bank of Nigeria Ghana and Bank of Ghana no
amazing
omo the president no forged signature ene ediko yi sika no na enipa your suspect see say omo conspire with the Central Bank chief Godwin Emefiele
it makes sense now it does make sense
openyi bi nsa wom
exactly it makes sense now
openyi bi nsa wom
because you can't just forge the president
na president signature kwa ko
you come out just like that David somebody or what system no that makes sense
say governor no ene ho ya kire no ene yesi ye de charges makumako 20 ene de abo no ade wo mu ye ba ko kan ye illegally receiving the $6.2 million dollars Mr. Mefiele kire se kwado ade ato ne so nyina enye no kure ama se ya ma ne bail die ne so asem no gusu ampanifo ehwehwe nti ensom efi Nigeria memo eba ebia no pay
you better say na no pay when I come take it quickly and go for your message of motivation always brought to you by Boshaba Electricals. Episode 4, John Wayne, I think he's an actor. John Wayne say, life's tough, but it's tougher when you are stupid. I say life is tough, but it's even more tougher when certainly you don't apply your common sense and you're stupid. How can another pay?
John Wayne, or your American actor, said you well, on 26th May 1907, our Winterset, Iowa, America. And June 11, 1979, Ronald Reagan, UCL, no so America. Na papa ya someone walker, ni di ankasa Marion Robert Morrison. Na ne pen name and also say ni di odi yi
Any John Wayne.
Any John Wayne.
I think there's a cowboy, a few cowboy movies be
Marion Robert Morrison. John Wayne was say abraboy de papa. Obra and nya mre enafom. Na emom so why dwene nye na we Kwesi de toso menka ne pepepe
so
kwase
so no
kwase a de chenhwe so coconut here sisu me teacher bi o say put on your thinking cap use your coconut here so one fa wadwene ananti wiase a abrabo beye wani so bekini wani so bebriw oso abrabo e de even to omo aye yi a omo wo sika no to make ends meet na nyemre na se when you so wadwene na wo yokwase a ene wan hwe kura be fa duro bia no mawu isan se wani betan e wa brabo ni nti wo bra na ma wani na ho ne bodi nyansa nya sa waso be hye
sa be tip for another pay there yen kan tin ma wani da wati na chi nyansa ai sa waso e be ye shibruta. That is our message of motivation. I'm not pay yen go show weather for the next 24 hours. %8 chance of rain. Just say you understood now. A temu brutal. Greater Accra, a 42% chance of rain. I mean, possibility. Say, not even 8, there's a possibility, say, should be to me at all, or I say, you know, that is the weather update for the next 24 hours. In fact, heat number, even as this morning, maybe, which is external, there's heat in the system. There was a former, you know, more. I think today, Beshano, and just saying, for a bit of fire, why? So that is the weather update for the next 24 hours. Ghanaian city, you know, in fact, even the BOG is predicting that we will end the year with 13 cedi to $1. Then you're asking yourself, IMF and Sikano, I mean, how's it still going? Well, another pay, a year, the Ghanaian cedi against the other major trading currencies.
who are privileged to manage it now, what we think is important. I'm sure the board chairman has said several times spoken about teamwork, loyalty, hard determination, dedication to the club. Coach, the rest of them are more Cornelio has been here, and he was brought into the senior team to work with TJ. So I know all of you are committed, and I have no doubt in my mind that if we all work together to support the head coach, Abubakar Watara, I'm sure the unfold results will be very commensurate, or there will be a correlation to the investment and ambitions that we have. For this juncture, I would like to introduce to you the new managing director of Akua Asiedua, Mr. Delali Akua Asiedua.
Now, Yabako UEFA Champions League round of 16 enra matches mienu and a told just say and games no ekoye Paris Saint-Germain etna fio Parc du Prince or shemienu Real Sociedad to be anti Kylian Mbappe and Bakola omuninya goes no Emma Paris Saint-Germain. What is happening to Bayern Munich and Thomas Tuchel enra Ciro Immobile and a 69th penalty and a Tuatra Bayern Munich and to be anti and then UEFA Europa League and other matches no ebe to so AC Milan and Rene ebe ene na Kylian Mbappe ono e de atodwa se adwuma no PSG enwie ehum se enra amoshe Sociedad 2-0 there.
The result, we wanted to win at home. It was the objective, and we did it. Now we have another game to play before we have 3 or 4 games with the league. So we are happy now, but the job is not done. It's really important always, because we know how tough it is to take the advantage in the Champions League, and now we did it, and we have to keep going, to keep working like a team, and we're going to be there for a win and to go to the quarter.
All right, since anopay yenyina so na yemfa gudie mu nsem nyina ensia sports lawyer ni the only sports lawyer in Ghana football. E dan ho ba ye ba oduefo nana asabre penaman ebeka Kwesi Parker Wilson and sister Akua ho na afei amodi news super review no atwaso.
on your government to do more to stop oppression, corruption, dictatorship.
Nti ene enso ye da foforo akrantie ne ma ose abanda ne aba ye bewe ho de wo se kire adwene ye be kire de wo se je wa chinyi so ye beje ne nyina ka adwuma ne ho na ama na ye de Kwesi Parker Wilson e wa ha Kwesi Asiedua wa ha duefo na sabre pina man enie ye ba na ye de ne nyina abra mabusha na bibia bokode
Ami adom tira.
ye de Yankopon ase
Amso e
Yankopon adom eja dum so ya
ne show ye
dum so ya
ye ba no pa bia na afa ye tirim
ntina na me hwese akua enka Harry Cotti Greater Accra Regional Minister no on was say the core energy
oya chima
eno me wura wo say dum hapa no ye ka ni su ye no sia na ha ye sum
na po so de ya ntache no
ye ba nyina ha ye sum
About anopaying I think half of Kumasi is off. It's in Dumso. Half of Kumasi is in Dumso.
Na Peter me wo ba ye adwuma kama sa wo ba ya de tie no mo say yo wo de yan kwai
yenim de ekoso
daily graphic ni o de aswafo no mfoni aba betoa
ni aba ni ho fe fati
ai o say ministers Freya aben amanfo ani said wo mo say hwe wo mo anim say wo be ye bibi sonko pa no high expectations ana ye ka no do say 18 ana afri mu o de impanifo mi ni mfoni ana aba betoa no ana o say December that also nso aba ye betoa no ndc for say eno na ebema what my Ghana ye ti ento aba ma wo ndc for no na wo mutumi nya Ghana ye ehun sem enien with the supplement of okay on Ghana hotels association was okay I think say we are na be ka hon pipi kakra akui abesha ase na mra ko paka wa na paka abesha ase
nje kwi idea say honest Fatima bi kanko na also kebie o kebie
me dem resa for no makan wie
o so say den yam che o say den
na me say
ye ti o
na po no say kana na do resa for no kan
okay
I was like you live ho
okay
because NDC ade ba ko NDC pa edum so MPP ba ye na Peter Mawu ba e ba honom e ho na dum so jaye na po ba ya wo se dum sie wo se dum sie
oh no but the fact is that NDC surveillance and omoko
yo
that's the fact
mo ene mama ntum da na so e ba Peter Mawu pe so ma ye
and then yeah right
mo ana wo free ho ba ya na po ba ye no se dum sie ana dum sa sie sa 3 years ni ko ye ntimi sie timi fi say na po die na o say ke yi fi ho no ne mo bia o ye action heliquate mra ho me action my party dia e ko so sa me de no
okay
nti ho na
wo dia no
oh
e ho na abe
da bi na mo me ensan
the king na dey na
I know
he dey say
ana dey him put bi ma dey me hwe ye okay health minister Okono is okay
yeah sure
finance minister Okono is okay but you say was man post fufu bi na na man post
special advisor can for your test ko tunefo tana matete so you a special advisor
also command
presidential advisor
also command
you a PV or be free so presidential advisor I was saying command no more so abre
so man home
also command
anyway
all right mama nka dey enipa yi a omo photo e wo animu graphic animu omo nyina ye fine people fine gentlemen fine ladies na ye tase ni mfomfo a eno a mete ho adwe bi e ba metimu a na me dey toto de waka mu ni de yeja ne kwan ade ba ko a me gitu mu se ni president tirim but me hu ye se eno so na ye big deal bra on selecting crofo no eye omo ewe ni omo primaries minim so wahwa
oh yeah
obi o lose ni primaries bi owo mu bia we na firim
oh dey be na say odinkan kai say we are minister na we are minister na lose primaries they are gone so two things it is either you don't contest and save your position or you contest take that risk you lose you are gone and running. Wow. It was a conversation I was on. No, we are aware that. So they took the risk.
Oh. Tanon no. Oh. Wakulu see the prime minister Ibuako. The minister is obedi anti sisiko ye sent biasa be 6 months ago. And then also so free ninsa. And I think president is some consider age. Because they say what shall all folks in everything. Papa will cry some or winning the prime minister. My men, winning.
Seven votes.
Okay.
Different.
So
yeah, and can we win in a day? We bet you like I say betting me maintaining. But I think age, you know, as a car, they above 64 a BF mama say young people no na aba kodwomone I mean you want na eme ya otamale no nidi na ya adamana anta
ka one adam ka nidi na the same
so mo ka ba bi hu adam
Mohammed Amin anta adam
you can
right so
Mohammed Adam
you right anta right
oh you good if you northern regional minister na fe baby a wa bedu ni me gidi say o bibi o be bring it to bed ti na ye hwe ne kwan na why and ayin so president penasem boy
no na say openasem
oh you good
boy dear he should have been minister so say Akua Asiedua because he's a good guy. No two is about that. No, the problem because he was a deputy minister. And in fact, I was told Sanka Omoba second term Yanka be problem and Akua Asiedua policy at the time was that we are minister now you are out. You are out. It is anarchy.
Now you say baby I will discover me a chebio. Who's about medical school or tech? And I'm calling you take Chebi government hospital.
Oh, okay.
The president to Kwane Utien in comfort.
Oh no, even now he still goes to the hospital. All the constituency. Let my own constituency. Or we are very weekend see. Yes. Or practice it. Even though or you see you. I mean this guy is a good guy. Come on.
And only command members
oh, come on.
And the president and them so and Samuel
Mumusa question in fact, Mumwa says, I think we be first time Nodna, be finance minister one.
I think so. Yes, that is very true. And you see, okay, so no care about other factors, but let me just add on to it. The likes of Akua Asiedua and Amakwata, Rose Minister, I can confidently tell you, say, Oman cause some resign because of health reasons. Pressure with Jumanoso as against being MP. It's in a banisa na ya na Omahoke Kahono. They are not problem. So Washa Ajimamenu for some time now, he's been out of the system, even though he's minister. It's Omudie, they walked up to the president to say that. On health reasons, they didn't they resign. It's a young Mampenia now, because these are people of Mampenia Kase. They are one of the finest ministers in his time.
I'm saying that
Dan so say credible information and Mr. say obey campaign manager about me. So he needs a lot of time on his hands now to focus on Baumia's campaign. And nothing have done so. And also with free, it's a yes say because of performance
relegation
and age and ability
performance
and exactly it's no particularly it's because of our campaign manager and also
so na mo be me be say otu mani je ho papa
because so dan there no on show bia
no me about
okay
Fati Fati Kumasi ni Fati Abuabuni Kumasi Academy or ye Kumasi nti o kasa wo say do fluent o kasam
what is go
one who monday papa acting man nim
yes
and Emson also the position na no am no so we nya substantive deputy na no ye right information nti ye we show mo well omo e so converting ne beko ne oye minister o kodi ni minister there the person will just move on
okay pack one we call the next step
there be na person we can say and of course you na for me and thereby na edi won commercial there's one thing I be see me trim say I think again Nanado actually say or Mampeni for himself and not for Ghana. Yes, I'm very honest. Or your Mampeni for himself and not because of Ghana. And a simple matter.
The reason being that
simple matter. At the height of course, yes, say nipa. Me on your at the height of course, yes, say reshuffle. one gets for the first time in the history of this country. You see that. So MPs, wafa, a press conference, a day over a year.
Oh,
with Ethiopia. And no dance even a software civil society organizations only in that kind with Ethiopia. About 2-3 months ago, with General Secretary, Patina General Secretary, and also the kind with Ethiopia. So what it means is that we show Mampenia, no pay as a Mampenia. It's what he does, and not because of what the people want. What's problematic? Any problem? Because then the trouble man be your president too. It is a cassette. Or shall or charter flight they took an. Ya kaya. Well, Ethiopia and so no good journal. So you see, I don't know. No, I don't know. They actually no. Is it American Lebuana? I'm lying.
You are right.
On my penny air charter flight to Chroma.
You are right.
Say what bomb my car. Jayo Akufo do jai. When Ethiopia and so no na kuma turn here and say no.
You nipa bi sa.
It's when you sit and for me for me na enye me ye wade wo mi na say ba obi na o man what na no because the reasonable people to say me I be sure for the soup and then the bank they are election 2024 no. You say me wadam from me somebody can easily say that si bia go for do ye
and we be no
I'm not saying that's what it is but a bit about say but make different from Akufo-Addo right but you soon the buy no emboa ba on ya a campaign right. So that's what I was saying
play so ja taya bro chire ukoba
akokra me no ka se paso kwa bro chire
play u ja taya
ye ka se paso sa kwa bro chire
no paper for from
it Akufo-Addo there you should be last minute here you should be present for the people
and one na we have
yo
and you know say 13 ministers 10 deputies ekofie 8 new ministers 11 deputies 6 ministers of state and then also hey Ghana marks 20 years of HIV anti-retroviral and Dr. Bawumia responsible for current economic and this for press conference and no say I want you to see and free Dr. Bawumia you first born mono okay
yasa to be near angle for me dey fan say another a year NDC for raise concern no raising say number na want so do na nko focus door so no the number na to free mu na sa no dey akofo pepe 88 to 86 no e kwa na da so gina until then again
cut and fail
what I say then again on say tie nkrofo sun senka ye kan na ka wafa kwan bi na o reshafola ministries ni bi o wa o keka bi bomo ye especially transport roads and highways aviation railway ni ya kwantu na enti ubetimi aka bom na emom wa padwuma ye fo mo be minister na se o be ye adwuma and so one can move my son tinti another angle and crofo
and again to add to the quick Bawumia just about 2 weeks ago at the catcher say he will govern with about 50 ministers it is so be yaman I am member kakadama Bawumia this was a very fine opportunity for Akufo-Addo to at least 86 now at least I can perform kakra to the very 7 tempo na if I make a point to say
doable
the Bawumia king everything yes you forget the guy this is what we call Jody na kebia the channel Bawumia I mean you see you don't do that you don't do that considering the fact that Bawumia took by a week or 2 ago at the catcher say so then what is the meaning of Bawumia no say over the 5th of Juma not when the opportunity for the first time and in 7 years we major reshuffle which like economy be am still we maintaining about civil society organization as of for government you know but almost does the so you see what I say Akufo-Addo or your president man ho
and if I do me share
the same Adriana Resa from now on 7 was it and I do ya no tilo NP before so yes Omaka for another pa or Resa for the home.
What do you expect?
Land ministry no so yes say Omama details pa Dr. Bawumia small scale mining policy.
Jirapo de so wan sesa no.
Wan san. But so ana abisim akwana no ko nipa hye fridge me no. Yes na asem March 14th afa ne ye be hasi.
Asem ya bro 4-5 years.
It's more than that. It's more than that.
Yes, we forest no.
Ache. You try go wash fridge.
Fridge me.
No, automa choba fo.
Sir.
Aye.
It didn't ni pare.
They didn't know. No, they didn't choba woman. Also supply no ponchini
na tese wo kudada
or never know they are to trade their brew. Hey, and that was a latest twist about story in him. It's not too much over for.
Una was ye dibribi was ye no bribi.
Aye.
Na mara ni ano.
Ye dibribi no bribi.
Ye dibribi was ye no.
Ye no bribi.
Abonte di de o.
Okay.
I mean we
so I
think the last thing and I'm fine I'll be doing an extensive analysis on the year and can say honestly we know
necessarily no beji post na nka asem to no beji post no beji post and nka omo sa no
but slide there no a serious one because you see Sla was an ardent supporter of Alan.
Yeah.
Alan said one to declare fact. I think it was one of the first people from Alan to declare support them about that. It was a smart move. Then Okoba.
Now Okoba we are so your campaign.
Of course, then it's I am one says Sly, and you see under the vice chair of the communications committee or parliament. It's Germany information ministry and the Yejuma hand in hand. In this all information ministry, I mean really. I said I a big deal because already they know that. Dakwa Newman. About life. Me say. Parliament. A man on life now. You can't say you agree already first. Me say you can't say you agree. Obedi first. Dakwa lifetime. Now the constituency. We are going to contest on the constituency. Is your campaign not? Yeah, campaign not. And she misses.
Wouldn't be cat war.
Let me say. Many says here be yo. Akua Asiedua car na eco free. Say like Akua Asiedua timi sa na car dey kosa. Omo be fi. Ya cannot come to do anything.
High expectation.
Me say high expectation. Akwa say oti ke wo na ye pia car na car utim na car ne kosa na wo utim say and wo dia ne say wo guide say question gatem it don't wo ya no don't ma ba ya no because you can't 2024 budget thing your IMF program it's then is no new idea nothing I don't know so wo dia ne say policy na wo order than our boss for no say wo order than and one is obedition to there we so steady him no say say my own question got
ni kwata so me happy man
oh yeah Tatos Global he's done well
yeah that must but here ko me can sem bi in fact flash my dream me no ho na about him say as a doctor wo me aba abo ayidin apostle nyina din
FK Pentecost
yeah
sir
flash my dream
say na social media
ai na no
but I've said it here before.
Flashing my dream before. I said, "Wabo papa ni din." Na me busa no say ade na ne dia ba metrim say no. E dey say ba metrim say na nado eyi Dr. Bawumia no. Say na politics mu yenim ne sa. E no yi no. Enti awe asa no so apostle nyina. Yenim no organic politics no obetima yi no.
But there's serious resistance even from the church of
Pentecost for him.
I didn't know me quiet
because a banner now see why a former chairman. You bring down the image of Pentecost now. And Bishop Bawumia more name before Anglo now. Pentecost is one of the churches on more dumb power Ghana. Almost everywhere in Ghana. Who Pentecost church. They are looking at someday Oyinaba. The possibility of many Pentecost for vote, about 60-70%, they are guaranteed. They are looking for the numbers. As I say, and we jump something in the banner. So we have core MD before, we have Pentecost for there 60-70% of the numbers now on the top of it. So that's
what to make. Apostle you know we are Santini right?
I do mine.
Oh, first way.
We check in and papa ni mama nyina ya do mine.
Santi asam na mu na mo do so pass Santini.
Enya wawa. Enya wawa.
E dey busa for ye dey see ha na ya to so ma akua de Ghana to say ato so. Ye hwe nyame anim de nyame beka ena ye nukre oduefo na na sabere pina manie na na pinkra hene chairman me Christ asomje nka mu nyina
abusuafo ye mamu nyina chimbiem ema makwa abade bagana to Sainbre so ena no pay baby ide ye ni kire ya yekodi nkomo eye otimantamu ye ko nkwanta na nkwanta south beye abosome miensan ekobe nan nie na basabasa ye timo onya asem ketwa ubeda ade bechi anopa no na watese ese ma boy bi akotututuo nipa wuwu ibi preprai ewum menam so interior ministry no ena fe otimantamu regional coordinating council and afi mpanimfo rebambo regional security council rexeg no ede curfew hwehwehwe to manfo ne so enti besise meka sei no nsia abotwa mu bedo hwere ba kwa fe ne nkwantafo abie omapono uda anwumre no num na wasori anopa no nsia na ohyew bebrebe na no num hyedem ene adwadifo won kwanta ene ne mpotemo ede dwaatoa abefa Oyerepa so si emfa ma ban no ene interior ministry no ese ye kasa ye bi agya ye kasa ye bi ato aso curfew no ama omo aye steady eno omo ani aba omo ho ya omo adwokura na somdwe won kwanta adwadifo ewo mu kire se omo adwuma egu titiri omo ekwa adwuma na jo se bie baafo drinking baafo ne omo enu anuane ton ne de keka ho no wontimi mpia bonte no akono awaduane aton sika ne so da ho na wudi ama nei omo asetenam aye de papa ede ama womo wonam so de adesre to assembly no regional minister any regional security council ama bi beto interior minister enim SMP fo hwe na curfew na wode to won so no wonkoyi emfamfiri ho emfama won no ntimi nko wonwuma so wo se mofra suku kokora so aha no se contact towers dodo na mofra ye ene de kanka ho nyina no ama enoma aye basa ene yensem twireni a owon kwanta ne mpotemo Abdul Samali etu anamo ene omanfo na kodi nkomo na enkomo a odi firi ho baaye no yenkotie bi
of the curfew. I think everyone is calling for the review, right from the traders, education sector, businessmen. Everyone is looking for a review of the curfew. I think it's very disturbing. Look at the situation now. People, our market women especially, if someone is going to a market, maybe in the near villages, the person has to go and sleep for the next day. They are having children, they are having family which they are catering for. They need to come home early and then look at how the children will be going to school. And our side too, as education aspect, the children has to wake up 6 o'clock. This is the curfew time when it starts, 6 o'clock. So you have to wake up 6 o'clock, dress up, do everything before 7 to 8. I mean, first lesson or second lesson has already been taken off. So we think the review of the curfew is more important, and the government needs to do that. And I think we, as an assembly members elect, we have to push that too. Because you have seen that the situation at the town is very calm. Nothing is ongoing again in terms of the conflict and all other aspects. So I think reviewing the curfew wouldn't be anything bad. Calling for it wouldn't be anything bad because there's no tension again. The situation now is very calm, and we all pray that it happens that way, and we all move forward as a municipality. Thank you.
Something that is disturbing with the market people, because you come at 8 and close at 3 o'clock. It's a problem for us. So if you do something about the curfew, like we'll be grateful for it. But it will depend on the community members. They say they need peace. So we pray that there should be peace in the town so that everything will be okay for us. My business, because coming to the store at 8 o'clock and close at 3 p.m. For Normally we come at 8 or 7, then 5 o'clock we close. But now 3 o'clock. Maybe after closing somebody needed something to buy and you cannot come back and start eating for the person because you fear the police will arrest you or they will bully you. So because of that you have to close on time and get to the house on time too. At time it is disturbing the student too. Because going to school at 8 o'clock and close at 2 p.m. is a problem. Formerly they close at 3 o'clock, but now it's 2 p.m. When you go to other district, it is 3 o'clock. But when you come to Nkonta municipality, it's 2 p.m. So that one is a problem for the municipality.
Mama, Ayedima, coffee, my phone. It's been 4:30. I could be 5 o'clock. I've never joined it. I bet you were doing the beginning, high power. Think I percent telephone. If you know, you're moving from 8 miles. You move me at the column cost crawl, point them. They say 2 o'clock no more. First, and come up 3 o'clock. I was a to know more pot to be 2 o'clock. No more coffee. That's not my time to call the same Madame for you. I'm going to make a more different. Now, as number yen on watch from Maka. The part to say, if you know the platform, you be found my uncle to be 8. They say to Nanya Hunkaka. I must say, Bia Kodwaswa, I'm for the car. Uko market is so called no money upon young Kotunko for Joshua. It is a village for no, with your mama for Mufre, a manimo, maybe I want Mubans or Mu to meet you. You can first there, yeah, I won't poke up there. Sister to call your scope and Yamato. I say, Oko Tibia, Trumono, Maya, after Joshua.
If you know my business for my 20, you know, and some 20 and I was there. As I said, go free church neighbor. Until I drew come on over drew and I just say, yes, 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 I am way into a slumping for say, a baby. I'm going to Nanka, I'm going to give you my say, the enemy said, I don't assume the Abba. It's only a film from my ever boy. Affect here, as I say, a time I debate, one time I debate upon any case, you know, am white. As I was a boy, by 4 I was see upon, call your cock on 5 I was see a shed them. And this any panam pons are 4 and I 3 something now. Don't even on one. Give you be against him. And see, am white, it's made a wee free one car at a point. Unquadano to the radiatum is a mucusco. I'm start out. It is outside maybe. If you know, and come on, school cost we are coming.
Mr. Bonti by letting Quanta business. Since if you will buy and where ye my essence a wage ma a bobby to a was home for now coffee and Uncle Shanquadan, obey Adrian bra 5 from boy ye which are Dariana to Asha also. Bibia we be a pressure, Brianna and Yapiano being said, yeah, pen. And fine being a because of if it you know the Indian boy. Ama want to saba e kom die if me ntimi boy e pa na cho se if you know between akwa enim kakra maya nka ye beda na ase because ama for so madwa because of carefulity ama bibia e basa on drink we enim kakra maya kwada no so nka mo kon school a ye didi ye bibia wi a ye pe teachers mo chro mo ade wo fie but because of carefulity teachers no samba bi e na kwada no se so mo school them on Banyane 6 7 baby be 8 and son normal to school. Nin in boy because of curfew. It in Quadano so one or Mugusu bon echo. It is by all boy now Quadano or multi-year processes and boy.
If you know, you won't man training media affect especially business na kaka business no because business no ebinum de enwumbre e na omutime den amonfo taba ebe den ebeto eniama kakra aven so they say kefi no ama bibia e basa niama enkonye bebrena na ayeden afradwane afri town no because kefi no ntino obi o ne business no ye enwumbre obi o nso no enwumbre na oyeden oye ne bibia ti kefi no de nyamia no training e affect e pa o mpantante yesre pa say impenifo no omuyede omunye omunramna omunfa nyama ntu na kefi no ntini den so me ya 5 o'clock maybe akọ 8 o'clock guy you cry it a bit na after so we keep on try say na I am the town crowd be able to run less kefi no ya say sometimes you know to my
the KFU has actually brought a lot of negative impacts in Nkwanta South. Not only traders who are calling for the review of the KFU, teachers are calling for the review, students are calling for the review, market women are calling for bankers. In fact, everybody in Nkwanta Township is calling for the review of the KFU because market women, they close by 4 o'clock, they are packing. And that time, maybe that is going to be the time where they will start doing businesses, or that is going to be the time where the market will start booming. And that is the time police people will come and be sacking. Yesterday, for instance, we went for a meeting, and the time we are supposed to close, we were not able to close at that time. And so, because of the curfew, we closed early and then we left. You understand? And so, teachers' side too, we lost a lot of periods to be teaching. And so, if the curfew is being reviewed, we can be able to conduct extra classes for our children, which can take us to about 3 to 4 o'clock before we can close. And that will enable us to cover a lot of periods. But because of the curfew, we close at 2. So we are not able to go for any classes or whatever. And it is affecting the children. They don't, because of that, they don't come to school early. Because a child has to wake up at 6 o'clock. The curfew time is 6 in the morning. Right, so 6 o'clock, setting fire, bathing. Look at the time, going to fetch water. Look at the time the child will be able to finish all these things before coming to school. You understand? So probably the children come to school somewhere 8:30 to 9. Teachers do the same thing, not only the children, because you have to also, maybe you are not married, you have to set off. Even if you are married, your wife has to set off at 8 o'clock, wake up at 6 o'clock, set fire, boil water, cook for you before you come. Definitely you will be late to school. So in fact, it is affecting teaching and learning, retarding progress in Nkwanta South. So
abusuafo wei Nkwanta nsensem no yakwa homa so na yene ensentwe ne okoka nsem nyina abubo mu de baaye Abdul Razak Samali edi nkoma bisa no se omafo na kasa de no no aso de nani famu a ohu ne sen Razak salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Yedase anope se waje eso ana ye bekasa curfew no omo kan ese affect businesses any akwani abedie day to day activities a ewo ho enso nkrofo so se no so de asomdwe aba nimi enu no hwa uhu ne sen
yo mami said the amafo no ekan no u ba piem e wo Nkwanta sabra me no ekasa de meka se agibro no aba fana na conflict na ewo on tem no nyina meka se they are into agreement they say afani nyina etimi bom niema omo wura fam omo di jode ebom sa enti oba piem wo Nkwanta se me no ekasa de metumi atire se agibro no de aba but se anu ne amafo no nyina ha won ena ne metumi akase sesia kwopon nyina dadwene ewo so ena curfew na ewo so no because we check curfew na ha adwin bebre ewo jodie side school afom ene adwuma ekoso anase adwuma efo side ewo Nkwanta memo ate efise jodie fo no bebre na woni se metma kase Ghana sesia no obi mutumi di dwa ewo daytime ebe mu so na adwuna on di on dwa ebi te say eye wona woton aduane beer bars na adwuma bia no betima ka say te say amene we ka say dey affect omo a omo timi yehwe emfa ho bio because ebo 5 and at 4:30 na no bia era te say obekọ ni fie te dey be ya on fumumra ema post for ene no kwadi bibia ebe edo how be frɛ no nti wo check business inside honum no enye ye emon kra because the braina business that collapse entimi ye djuma bia BTC guest house and hotels friends and beer bar the braina omo businesses out break it down sabra me no ekasa on kwanta memo ase sanso na the driver for now one honest ahaso east corridor road kwanta no east corridor road no so enti edru sabra cars na all call northern side no about 5 per on to me from biom and say ban so other towns no on east corridor road so affect you in one way or the other now we check aban juma for so a teacher for that me no ekata so court na nkwanta south ate no and operate because of curfew incentive now we check school side no so a teacher for and sorry in school if it is 6 o'clock and it is on sorry now sorry ajare before back of PM classroom no na 9 e call 9:30 mo school more friends so the same thing mo friend no omo better e problem so obey year before 1 year ensue enti before abo friend back of sense you no aba answer na wa jare akọ school no na time eko na one thing no so say almost a point 2 o'clock and I say 1:30 na school mo friend nyina empon free school mo we share at the side na the say make us kwanta man adesua no akọ chipa because time na ntokwa na esini nyina na mo friend enko school the say answer ntokwa no better say etu atwa no mo friend entimi nya ensua ade classes crampo on to me because the post for no be pm wo fie na wo ti abonte a o mbe hwe yi pa na ndano crampo o mo hwe o teacher ni ba ko bi emanity F5 ye on dey no call hospital na teacher ni echirempo a o free school a wa be pm wo fie o pe intentem around inside o parking motorbike enta post for ni be to na o mo ti ego no so ehwe ni ye pa emanity F5 ye nti wo check keeping na bet me akate sabra me no akate die ha dwen won kwanta mamu man krofo na owo nkwanta ase no or how be na na down so hard pa na won from economic side na omo daily activities na on ka umbe carry ama omo afi omo no on brey pa keeping say no
I see and then na chese wo hwa empanyimfo any specific data esi omo ni so a ebi omo dia ma omo say enkosi dase no ye be kafi ni dia fi ho eno so pick information bi atisa
yo o check kafi na better say from the day 1 November 20th 2023 kafi no omo impose on nkwanta specific date bia on fan to say up to this month and I say up to this date and if you know you be ya phone so now we check before to assemble elections no and now time no to 8 o'clock apart from that no that very day no answer is any time no I'm on view until from the day 1 na keep no chance no that means I bring here on NC review tembia and fribabia all the time no make comments about said the amount for a brand bed this be a MPM by say this particular date now on be here be found
I see you do be see Razak wo de wadwuma ne say esi ana wabɔ ho ama ne enti wo na mo so ana wahwɛ ho so yi Razak Abdul Samali yensem twene otimantamu na owo na Nkwanta South arakusem esi wo bible so yen nsen kɔ nan nie ya ye de curfew to mo so no mo da so da curfew mu amene enya negative toll wo businesses so ne commercial activities esanse nkrofo dwa wo kɔ no nonum wo so woda na wo kɔ dwa na wo ma ya na wada ba bi a woda no emma enioma enko yi ma wo mo omo osre aban se interior ministry ne mehwe na onyi curfew no emfa emfiri wo so me de mu besi abusuafo na ma sorry braso a the health and lifestyle ebeto amu so me de Akua Asiedua asundwe enka mu nyina
Yamamu nyina che eba health and lifestyle so me din e di PSA ladi ena pe be kasa afa yenkase mu lower back pain sisi yaw titru na effective natural treatment to avoid spinal surgery kwan be ne be fa so a ye ho beto bra yenkoye surgery enti eno na Dr. Na Ashley Ashite we chiropractor and a certified ergonomist oni ebedi ho enkomo on the Danova Wellness Center Kumase Atasomanso ano yebeka sa afesisi yawo achibremo oyade entity bi na bebo apa yeda say good morning yeda say pa no so boy do me hu baby social media no so me nim say be shia da.
Oh, I see.
The world is a small world.
Right.
Yeda say na ede na disisi yawo ana sciatica eba
Nyama bebre wo ho a tibi de sisi yare eba nanse obehu se nkofo bebre omutena seche se wo office ana wo ejom kra atnase bebre no embrepi na tibi de sisi yare eba obi so wo ho a ebia wate ahwe ana wenya ka kwenhia bida sani amani nyina soso no etimi ema wo sisi no mu dompe no eho etochima na de yawo no aba obi so wo ho a ebia nyare bi te se diabetes tibi ema wo nan no mu eye titiri ene sani amano na ye frɛ no sciatica no afi so emema omutade omo wallet ana purse ebehye omo back pocket na omo atena so eno emrepi no de sciatica se dia wo kan no na eba
sa ye friend dankoko or the sit dankoko bo okra no a unim say what's of notes and so over na bibia ni back home wo treatment no ay strong Nova Wellness Center is most no ye strong ko enye surgery pain no debi is a special way bi and am the treatment how do you do it
into Nova Wellness Center no ye use natural treatments natural say ye my drobia ye ncha ye nye operation bia they are using your friend chiropractic adjustments na eno no as a chiropractor me de mensa inti no se wo ba me de mensa ebefa wechi dompe no so na me hu baby a dompe no ehu atochima afese so no ye behwe wo x-ray ye hwe x-ray na ye hu baby a ebia ahadom no achia say ana ye fre bibi scoliosis no na chese wo spine no aye crooked na kaye wo picture for scoliosis achia inti no wo sa nya ma say na
scoliosis na TV so
scoliosis na dia to TV no so inti be hu san kaye se spine no eye baako straight but be hu se na achia inti no ye hwe x-ray no na ye hu a na afi me de mensa no atnetne dompe na achia no kaka enye hu so nti ye sa na afi dompe ni nyina esisu yie na eyi pressure every intino so said de be ya intino betimi asane akọ ohunam nyina mo
intini no nie na so ha ya wonto se ene wonto se
ahanum na ye frɛ no pelvic bone no we nyina no wo to side no nti mmema ne say no de esine say omo de wallet no ehye omo back pocket na ha na emia nti ba ko bi a ye frɛ no sciatic nerve nti no utna so sa na chese wo mia sciatic nerve no afi eno ebema wechi na ye wo ya ama asem no so ntimi nsane nkọ wo nan no mu yie na wo nan na ye titiri ana obi beka se ase eja bi hye wo me nan na se sa ne ama ni na ye frɛ no sciatica no
okay yes mu frɛ bibi spinal decompression
ampa and you know the first treatment I chiropractic adjustments no now spinal decompression no and no you see machine nti you see ensa afese so you see machine ebi wo ho a call hospital a doctor beka say wo disc herniation and disc protrusion nti eno no eche say wo rubber na e wo dompe nim fifi no rubber no are rubber way no etimiria na ayete se ball de bia meka say ase wo car tie so wo car tie rear ehu baby to say yet to say ball nti say ye hwe we ya yes baby to say aha nti ye we na your friend disc protrusion no nti your spinal decompression machine no odemu a say as a pompe aha nti air pompe no na afi bulge no aye ketwa na eyi pressure efi wenti no so nti sa machine no eboa pa for nkofo a omukon ye omuya a esane akodu omunsane mu ombeka so omunsane mu aye titiri ana ahwonden ni nsane mu ana wo sisi wuntimi mpeja wo nan nti ye the treatments are aye complicated afi na enye wo hunam no keke but afi no problem no akọ wo spinal cord no mu na afi ye use decompression machine no ediaye
nti machine no ni na da so
machine no na da so no nti do yetimi esesa orientation no we say no odanechi but yetimi ema wo butu ho yetimi dane machine no different ways ebe affect rubber no pote na ahenieti ana abulge no etu afi ho no said ebe ya ebe sa akoshe mobile.
Okay, yes see free bibi regenerative health care na mo di bi ya adwuma ewo mo wahye ho ewo Nova Wellness Center regenerative health care no area
eno so ye adesronko bi a ya start say ye ncheye na eno no yediye omukotodwe abeti intino joints no yamfa ne say wenya unyi no wo dompe no emure intino ni ayeye ne say ye yusi wa nkasa wo moja nti yeyi moja na ye de ahye machine bi ye friend centrifuge na afa yeyi platelets na efimu na platelets no say wabeti na ye de platelets no ebehye mu eno eboa ama wo cells no assign means America regeneration no assign fufro aha nti eboa ama wo tissues wo ligaments wo nam no nyina na emu no aha na fufro aba nti eno so ye natural yetimi e de boa mema po a omwenya ye fa bi erectile dysfunction
so why you be my embryo
aha eno so etimi e boa e regenerate tissues na wo be ma no mu no se de be ya emu besa ye dembium nti yetimi ye niama bebre wo Nova Wellness Center won fedro won your operation bia ye natural but your results no so tre say yetimi boa nkofo bebre
nti ye bia me fa ne se bema a wa ye mre ebe take how many months weeks days ansana wo hu results
ebi wo wa after the very first treatment obia ne se dia ne body no responded
why jackie sabisi
obia ne se dia the body no responded but usually it take between 2 to 6 months if it's a regenerative medicine usually the treatments once a month for 3 to 6 months intino obi wo wa owie ne first treatment no otimi who difference obi so wo wa so your second one nyama bebre wo wa say ye hwe ebia wo age so won yare wo bi wo ho ebia wo diabetes wo high blood pressure sa nyama ni nyina ebetimi asesa sedia wo body no ebe use treatment no
okay ena kotodwe kotodwe so timi eboa de wo kan regenerative
medicine no kotodwe
no ya hu se kotodwe ne ese ebe wo cartilage no
ewe ampa
ewe nti tete ho no na asa ni da so ni ho se cartilage no ebe ya but betimi afifide ne emu ya champion na yipa
nti no yetimi manage no nti na de bia me kase se wo bantema na eno no aye easy amaye nti se oba ntem na se ebia are enso kakra wo ho a kakra na ewo ho no eno na yebetimi use at least yebetimi maintain no na antoaswa anre but se wo twen na afe aye te se dompe no akensi ana rubber no ni cartilage na area eni ebe ye din ha nti no se wo hwe na se wo kotodwe no wa wotimi se wo fro stairs ana wo ye bibia emu aye stiff untimi move wo kotodwe ni ye a na esese wo ba na ye hwe se bi wo ha ye betimi aye de aboa
wow Nova Wellness Center ene meni aje se mabapa mama yenya eni da so regenerative medicine no na mo branch watasoma so Kumasi hanamo a headline education center home me say e ho na mo Kumasi
ampa
dear na individuals ye ba wa ye expect ye hwehwe
nti se mo ba ye be ye de ye friend evaluation nti no obe fill form no obe ma ye wo history na afi ya show vitals ye be ma wa kutwa x-ray so x-ray ni bidida obetimi ede aba na ya hwe so MRI and CT scan dida obetimi de bia aba say within the last 1 year nkwa de a ye betimi ahwe so na ye de aye wo treatment but say wo ni bia nye hwe ye be ma form na wo de akọ bibi na wa kutwa ye be che obi bia obekọ nti ko twa wi a o de ba na ya hwe na ye hu say wo problem no e wo komu wechi wo sisi wo kotodwe bebia problem no wo bia na ye behu na afi ne se de aye kan no ye wo treatment ahodo nti no wo ba ye hwe bibia na ya chill dia wo be obi wo be ka sa me de hwe nyame me ni problem bia ye sa so wo spa ye massage ne facial sa wo say wo bana wo be relax crowd and me anka sa make sure say wo bana wo beje wo massage intino mo beka say wo mini problem bia brana ye miemia wo hunam no kakra na wo honto
okay ye regenerative medicine ene say wo don say edron ka ho menim say one Ghana for mo chiachia kwan be na Ghana for mo so mu no mo gi atomo
oh nansɛn deɛ nsɛ nkɔfo bebree wɔ hɔ a ɔmo afɛduro akyɛ nso ebia problem no enkoye nti nansɛn nkɔfo bebree hwehwɛ nneɛma ahorow a ɔmo betimi aya ebeboa nti nkɔfo bebree ɔmo agye atomo paa efisɛ ofɛduro na edu beebi a ebia na enye adwuma biom nanso no wo mpɛsɛ obey operation and I won't pese ye be chow so betimi aba na ye no wa kasa hwe say dia yeso ye no bibi wo ho e betimi aboa
okay obi di no message aba say onya migraine chronic migraine asorobenie enko onuma nuru saa jeche no obi ka say ebia ni spinal cord no ho atichema etimi yesa
ampa etimi yesa sanka ye che ye another picture e chere say spine no enti no ekọ wo hunam ne bebia enti no ye hu say emrepi no say wo dompe na so ye share picture we a wo be hu say enti na e wo kon no mu no eno a na ekọ weni ekọ wuti bebia nti no se dompe na e wo stro hanom sei no ebi ho chia ma asem no enko wuti dumu ye embrape no etimi the same migraine no eba nti se wo ba Nova Wellness Center na ye hwe wo x-ray no na ye hu se ampa dompe no stro there no ana second one no ehu na atochima yetimi use chiropractic adjustment no say dey amechire no ana spinal decompression na yetimi use two no na ye de realign ye de atene ye de ahihye dompeni ye say de be ya afi intin no betimi asane na akowuti weni mina eye nti I migraines ya de bakọ a enye migraines nkwa etiyare bebre wo ho a yetimi use ye treatment ya ede asolve
you have back pains prevention kwame ne be for be bo yen spinal cord and am can we know
we ni na spine vertebral column yes
kwame ne be for so bo ho bai
nti no few simple things I betimi aye ye be hwe ya tenase wotenase ade bia meka se erade boy no wan boy en se ye betenase bebre sa o hwe ye ancestors na no mo nante but sisi ano ye adwuma nyina no yetenase nti at least every 45 minutes to 1 hour bia no ese wo sorry na wo tinetine wo nan mu o yesa ema wo muja no kra esane ye ema wo huna mo muscles no mu eye free nti after every 45 minutes now what train be what take you 5 minutes break now why you bibi foforo afi na wasan atenase afi so wo tenase a ese wo hwe sedia we chidompe no ewo sede bia wo tena ho na wakwa wo mu ana can I say wachia wo ho aha afi na wo spine no entimi ensisuye o yes 20 years 30 years if you are ejuma wo office de bia wo ejuma wo computer so now why you say ebedru baby no na afi we chidompe no na akwa achia incident say wo hwe se dia wo betina se straight na we chidompe no ejina ho ye se de be ya pressure bia and that baby afi so ensio eya ye hu se ensio hu hia ye dompe no but se wo pese dompe no de bia mu ye den a se wo nu ensio bebre na ye jai minerals na sanya mane se ye nyi no sugar na e wo mu no eyi dompe no ahoden calcium I would do no patron I inti say ye num ensio bebre raba na e wo dompe no finfini na bebre about 70% no e ensio inti se wo nyi na wan num ensio a sa raba no bere na afi dompe no a start a case inti ment na senche posture na si ye wallet ye can wallet no ho asem especially in mema no you wallet no every bottom afi man ya kan mema na asem ne say ye kan man so ho asem ye handbags ye kita be hu handbag bia na emu ye dru panti o de to wa betini so be hu na wa ye ne say na o nante o de kofa car nti ye say ye hwe ne ama hu hia
me say be use handbag and am tie me be do me am tie me for one side no
nti no na che say wo de ato wa ma pressure abeda ho nti no afi information no nko wotimu nti na woti ye o ya nti be hu say obetimi asesa ne ama nkete bia eno kwapo ebeboa reduce wo symptoms no answer na wa ba ye hopo
ye da se pa Dr. Na Ashley Ashite wa be kire yen kwan be fa so a enompemu yade titru ye kire bremo no sisi ya wo eku yen nyina ebe free ho no ye regenerative medicine ese ma wo cells no nkwamo no efifi no foforo kama if a V wash big maron pharmacy and the aba baby etonton enro cosmetic shops so benya bi na wo de akwa ye ma emba eboa payi nkaboni bi afri ho no stadium Brigina TI mask kwano so benya bi 0249674563 0249930805 Stateman Wellness Limited companion machine no eno so mo de aba o see we de blood circulation emoja nbe flow ye e woni pedua ne mu ntunya bi gina so a titru ye stroke patient a emoja ne kosa na nutrient no ko ba bia 0247882362 0247882362 0208 61 22 38 0208 61 22 32 Dr. Ashley yeko questions no mse beba pa nti se odo contact beto dwa amaye na
Inti Kumasi Higher or Atasomanto, near Bang Headline Educational Center, and your number no ye 053 307 3554 members will be 053 307 3554 and I start to one crime you're paying police headquarters no ewo usu nti no so one crime so na so utie ya betimi nya ye wo hoso
okay more social media handles
okay nti Facebook Instagram Nova Wellness Center.
Okay, it has a many thanks for coming.
Thank you.
It has Dr. Na Ashley Ashite a chiropractor and certified ergonomist. You can say ergonomist. Okay. It has say anope wa church. Me din e di PSC ladi. Kwesi Parker Wilson at the OBT agenda. Eba. Encantadios.
It's been long time coming. Ghana for the Donana Shane Musa. His Excellency the President Nana Adonanko Kufado obey reshuffle after 7 solid years. Last minute major reshuffle. A very simple question. Any significant impact on the economy? That's the question you're asking. Last minute here why obviously injury time, but I disagree say injury time. But last minute because 45 minutes and I said 90 minutes on young bone year. I can't carry 90 minutes on a year. That's 90 minutes on. I can't be 5 minutes or 90 minutes in them. So 5 minutes on them. And why massive changes for 7 good years in here. A man for Kasa, civil society, clergy, Ghana for the honor, even on one MPs, raising concerns about reshuffle. Ning na one year on one and ra. Valentine's Day, a day I'll say child door. Well, another child door to some people, and I want child door to some people. But the main question is simple: reshuffle the course, no, and then sakrayebi. Ebe economy no, and then be ebe economy no. It for me doing the Kwesi Paka also. Then not pay. That is our analysis this morning. Now we share a year. Listen by now. So far, 19 ministers, and I just say on my penny, any of my deputies. We young wing na di wasaki omina on the Valentine's Day. Or more chocolate omina pa omoko. Among a year 19 or 15 ministers and of deputies are no mere MPs omina omoko. Now, credible information Mr. Camp and he said before on my parliamentary primaries, on my penny made it clear to them. Wawe minister and a Wawe MP or minister. I will call prime minister. Who lose sit now you are gonna with him. It is either you contest and now you don't contest to save your position. It's one contest there you minister and Bama. But all contest now lose there. You are gonna. It is based on that no. A move 15 ministers, any of the deputies, and a lot of them are deputy ministers. We share my Poma, we share Tina Mensa, if the ministers, we share the gender minister, Zura Laiba, we share the sanitation minister, for the Pempe, Omina, Omampeni, Wasaki Omina, dismiss. Minoka say 6 ministers and no deputies, they be reassigned. Only ministers that are, only deputies that are bad. You know, if we almost see them, a different place. So that is the information. And then so far, 5 female appointees and a woman says here, we're checking another statistics now, 86 ministers. Now we show my anchor, a man year 6. But then so far, no, I drop it about a year 5. So that is the information you have. Now, for you go quickly, just a few of the people are. Reshuffle, no. And the biggest one, it was for the finance minister, Adodona, no more come once. But there's a controversy around this man, Ken Oforiatta. Whether he's been booted out a unity, and now I'm on the promotion. Well, this morning, so of course, Ken Oforiatta, minister, Obianim no, Sisiano, and that listen about reform, Kukajima Menu, health minister. Papa, we during the peak of COVID, the Kasi and Sakeno, Mokai Sputnik V, no. And I say you could trace cap for about $10. Native vaccines from a year Al Maktoum. Or could you about $20? That is times 2 difference. Or call Parliament. The Korean home essential motion in a committee in a bemu or Mampenesi Debi, or you're one of the best ministers, Mr. Sakena any year. It's in one second at the time. And there on Mampeni, where you know. But to be fair to Kokwaj Mameno, the information I'm saying say on one catch on Mampeni say because of health reasons, you know, on to me to us because so for some time now on one Gaza Mameni Nagazano, he's been out of the system kaka as on Shada and active within the health ministry. Dr. Kweku free Papa Wayemre. I mean, also we understand say catch on Mampeni say Wayemre. It's not even free a while, of course, the reason best known to the president, Kwesi Amakwata Roots minister, great guy. Say one of the fantastic ministers in Sakam, Roots minister no Amakwata. And also on health grounds, we are told Omampeni Abanat Transi. Further person I'm account will lose you and part of the principle no will lose you election you are gonna. If I'm not too wrong in these 6 months too. Because the person we see about 7-8 months in about 7-8 months in it, you know, I mean, Obiawa minister for about 7-8 months away in a year, but it's simple. She lost an election to Gideon Bakom, the advisor to the vice president. It's, you know, per the principle no and the arrangement on Wulu super pa you are gonna so free system anymore. It's call the next slide so quickly. Now we share these are the new entrants. Mobile for no. Great guys. Okoboy, we are happy for him. Solid guy by all standard. Between 2017 and then 2020, a deputy minister. Again, the same principle that we are minister. Now Lucy election, you are going to Ebikano because Olusi all the constituency in the 2020 election. No, as a deputy minister in San Kebium, people made case. A strong case. The man say, "Oh, Okoboy, dear, a Bianca exception, Kaka, but man, Benica said Debbie, or say we are MP now. You are minister now Olusi with him." Okoboy with freedom. But Kanyadom assigned another back. No a CEO Edma NHI, so he's in. Fatima dear, our information minister since 2021. Or the Kojo Pokemon Ayejuma as the deputy in the Kojo Kwano, she's taking over. Only more the strategies that took place at the information ministry, she knows it already because on the Kojo and a yes, Edjumaning in all that time. It's there's nothing new. I want a year information ministry up. Own him and move kind and say about no more e-levy round table discussions, made the press with a year agencies in a ministries, or no, and another moderate because took a year backstage kakra and they all the authority power at the mouth Fatima dear and Yawa say she's been appointed as a information minister. Now, Ophelia makes a effort on the environment, science, technology, and innovation. Minoka say on the deputy chairman, Edmund the Defense and Interior Committee or Parliament. It's that's her. Dakua Newman, yes, Dakua Newman, great lady. Oko Parliament alive the Bobby Power or Parliament. On the gender ministry. Now, gender minister no. Some catch your Olusuya or your minister or your MP or Baumia Krum. In fact, or your Baumia sister. And about me, special advisor, a contested gender minister, and gender minister Lucy Kabiru Mahama, when they renew gender minister, the principal, no, I cannot. So you need free and a Dakwa, and I must say Dakwa first time of Parliament, Dakwa and Daba system. No, Martin James Sakosa, great guy by all standard. No, a director of elections, at my MPP, deputy minister, local government. See, and the boss has moved on. And this is the perfect replacement. It will share a year fati anyway. Martin James Sakosa is a perfect replacement. Leader Sarah Hassan, MP for so West Wagon constituency, Minoka say, or the deputy majority whip or parliament, just sort of front bench. Now, because of this new reshuffle, even parliament or may reshuffle or front bench, or may Sakemuka cra, but the chairman Sabon might go to a ministry. Now, after you make about leader. It's Leader Sarah Hassan, solid woman. Your GD say all cost sanitation ministry there. Obey Jumano or come. A Japan Mesa now our deputy minister for energy. With free energy, as substantive minister of tourism. Titus Glover, this is an appointment that do now in the Johon. Titus has served the MPP well. Okojina national organizer, we still now fighting for the party. Mampenisi, my Greater Accra regional minister. So Manoka say Titus Glover has taken over from Henry Kote. Just say Greater Accra regional minister. And this is the man here, Amin Adam Mohammed, former Tamale mayor, former ASEP boss, former deputy finance minister, former senior minister to the finance ministry, now the finance minister. To see our no and there could be a Ken Ufrata adie. It's Mohammed Amin Adam wano and there could be a finance minister adie. Now the deputy ministers are my bim, and you see I told you MPs now no mere deputy ministers, MPs or mere ministers in the system. So slide. Or the vice chairman at my communications committee or parliament. Communications committee, no information ministry, and a year Juma for some time. It's Slide Echo Information Ministry as deputy. My very own good friend, Vincent Kwesi, on no Echo local government, and Vincent the he's been true and true. In fact, Oba Bemono now Okasama Education Ministry or moving on Echo Energy Kakra and San Parliament. Or winning election, no, and Master say, madam, appointment here, the appointment, and the one Charles at some point, another great guy, a young guy, or also called communication digitalization. One I could place a Amapoma, or the Amapoma, no deputy minister, and a Lucy seat, it's in a better principle there. We are minister, when I MP, when I Lucidia, you are gonna, no, you have grown him. Afe, Nesha Asiedua now. On my penny reshuffling, one of the things I'm for come on is it was a very important timer. I also attend a minister. So now guess what? Alan Chemantin, and in this election, one of the key things that about election the number of ministers are a year or more mobile at the Juma. Alan Chemantin Afafanto, presidential aspirant Edmund Movement for Change said, or no, he will work with about 30 to 40 a year ministers. Sana on account, Sana no cap. John Mahama, you know, also already about 60 ministers. I don't know cap. Baumia about 2 weeks ago, yeah, and this is what the issue is. Baumia about 2 weeks ago, yeah, I said, or there are about 50 ministers in the Bay Juma. So the expectation of many Ghanaians was that so I'm paying another from 126 in the first term, you know, to 86 in the second term. Now can the Baumia get 50 year at least? Now come on home to make it easier for Baumia in this election. Now continue to kaka. There are 7 tempo. And I'll be at 75 impo. That man for whom some 15 about me can doable. But 2 weeks ago, Bamia can when she Bamia still 86 now Ojina on Teso from 126. That's the highest you had in the history of the Fourth Republic. Said Omanpenibia Ba. The minister said 126. Or free or not Teso no or about 86. Ojina 86 wa in designer Kwakwe. Now there's a very typical issue. So the question is, was it a missed opportunity? My guests are here. Maybe some Prof. Charles Maffo said, or Mampeni, did he miss that opportunity to reduce the government now? Now, the biggest controversy this man, Kenneth Friata, in all our analysis and then pay, you all know. This is the manner of finance ministry. Our Mampeni see, where we shall phone. Now, credible information and cycle from Jubilee House, and they say, Finance Minister Kenneth Friata are all key, or quite senior presidential advisor on the economy. Ghana economy ni nyina no on the senior presidential advisor on the betufu as far as the economy is concerned. Again, okoye special envoy na na most interesting no. Special envoy international investment and capital market. Say you call amanone akodiga kobo besia ne sa no mani nyina no. Kenofrata a special envoy e was our team nim as a presidential advisor on the economy no obetu sankofo ni nyina afo. So the question is, what is going to be the impact of a project that Kenny? We'll show the impact of the project that Kenny. What it means is that Kenneth Friata, as a special advisor, one, on the Bank of Ghana, and in the finance ministry, a be a human more, or no crime more like or no, be advising the finance ministry no more. Be advising Bank of Ghana more in terms of monetary policies and the fiscal policies from the finance ministry. And the Bank of Ghana, the monetary policy. Or not kind of right, no, be advising more. It is most of the things on Bayer or no. It has to go through Kenneth Friata before the president. Or say Ken, Editum, or say Ken, a moment a quanchire, or say Ken, excellent Romo, and Sana. Whatever they want to do there, no, that's what it is. Again, Obeko trade, next one is next slide. So again, Obeko a trade. Obey trade for as part of a year investment in the trade, investment bia Obey energy. In fact, the economic management team as a senior advisor to the economy, no, Obey still a member of a year cabinet. Our economic management team, no, our vice president no, so now the question is, where you need the finance ministry, but it looks like Kenneth Friata has more powers now than not a finance minister. No. Because it's here, no. Because it's here, and this is what I was talking about. The finance minister is no, trade, foreign affairs, Bank of Ghana, Ministry of Energy, Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. Because presidential advisor on the economy. It's in him. Where you never be back, but you've given him more powers. Woman to me baby to work as an individual and no finance ministry no. So now I'm on for because ne exit no a liar na some cocoa the John Bia na people don't understand and people are raising concerns about it. It's in the finance minister though you have the finance ministry there, but the new portfolio and the source we are getting from the Jubilee House is you man a bigger challenge than our finance ministry. And this is a very powerful role. The effect is that on the powerful role. Advisor on the economy. Economy is so that I say, well, now, about economy, I say. And also, advisor. So the question again is, dear no advising. Dear no advising. So the question we're asking this morning is a very simple question. The last minute, a year reshuffle, no. Any significant impact on the economy? And looking at the fact that the finance minister now, yes, say, well, no, what say economy call IMF no. one was a senior presidential advisor on the economy with a larger role and a bigger role. What's going to happen? That is the question you're asking. Now, the shoot of a doom. Yane a man for Kasaya, but the reshuffle, no. If we say too late in the day, if we say me indifferent about it. If we say for young Kotie, near a year Ghana for no, it became a bra reshuffle no buy.
Oh, why are they? No say, Sam Lea Cracker no. Or more about my year, Amma, and no matter son, Amma Ghana, difference, Elka Crown. It moves a rebwa, Babwapa, because so see no to be Buama. Ghana him say no everyone else ye who no ever tap upon my no my I stable.
Sanse wa tro da nya fi obe say you know. Emwa we kan kura nti wa say ebe bua no. Ade onu say mo sa California mafo kan ono abi fo kura ka say o nyini firi na emwa wa tro ma na sia wie afero me firi sister emwa
yem fa ne sa because at least kama me kan say dey kan no watie no fa baby kakra dey but me hu ne say nyesa na o man no ana say mododo na nipa no ye hwehwe
tema me president ko ye no wanye wa mata mu no acha dodo ans no be si aka be ye fa ne say aka be 10 months be na election time aso tema ye pene be 2 years time na say ko ye staff no wanye we delay say why pa de me de award de me nya adwen pa
is a ball cry ye fa 11 players na ebo omo doso e bi bre no na de bi be ka ho enti waya de nya se wache onche no hwe mo watuma badwuma no na ese wai sam nti de oyende ye dana se pa changes do be up changes enche sa ma me se ache bede bo enche na do de oyene ye ni so
oh de ahwale de no an wa ye no free se amanfo kan ya se won sesa enipa ni bi afie na wanya mbra wono an nim de eye na watena se hu se de ye sesa be boa na wasesa enti de sesa na wasesa ne de me manage ho pa
so I ended the man there on so near any miano, said what fast is any miano, any me and Yanko, about Miamela. Miam take over, said Mahama be take over my atamas and also then uncle. I won't say, is it that they can and any that's one yet? Why not just on do a pen where you be sending? Jesus should be a penny, incident, yes, yet incident to us on only me and now, or Monko.
Father, they say, I have a shop I had and found. If he says, "Ata my yakra near it," yakra the wish of winning our year and sent them panocran or tear amount for and ye finance minister if you want ma and kaya cranky akuma to a yen and kawanya being cranky. Why man not now or Avena warrior when an inquiry?
Why any dear no quite so I don't know. Why are dear? Because any parents say, obey to my assent to my idea, why are dear? Why in Miss Wadi? Tien fine pie one tertiary, Nadia was the warrior cahono, won't mean ye, maybe beer and quartot in my yen, na yentimi shayemba.
We have told him several times that when people go wrong, you punish them. And if you can't punish them, at least sack them. We were on him insisting that he should change the finance minister. He refused. Now he has realized that the man has messed up the economy. Everything is broken down. And he's doing this kind of face washing. Individually, some of the people that he has appointed are good people, but it's too late. They have less than a year. Let's even say that we are able to fast track their approvals. They're going to start in somewhere March, thereabouts. Okay? And so you have about 9 or less than 9 months as a minister or as a deputy minister. What can you do before you even settle down? We're already gone. So for me, what the president has done is a waste of our time. He has just wasted our time.
Because of your room ajar, when there was a heavy rainfall, and after your room is flooded with water, it dens down on you to close the door. It is much ado about nothing. As a matter of fact, some of them would need about 2 months. I don't think that the vetting can just happen suddenly. We would need not less than 1 month for the vetting processes to be done, even if you want to expedite action on the vet. So it means that some of them would have taken office sometime March or May, for example, and they need a lot of time to adjust themselves to appreciate the work they are doing. If you take my brother, Dr. Amin Anta, at least he has been a Minister of State at the Ministry of Finance, so he understands some of the issues there, and I don't think that he would need so much work to adjust. But I'm getting the information that the Minister for Finance will be appointed as a senior, advisor for the economy. Senior economic advisor who will be seated at the presidency. So what it simply means is that
the horses have already bolted, and it's clearly, if you look at the reshuffle they have done, it's not about the good people of this country. It's about elections. If you could see through it carefully, you realize that those who have lost elections will get out. To give it to those who have won primaries to go and contest the elections just to enhance their chances in their constituencies. It's not really about the people of this country. How many months left to go? It's about 9 months. What are they coming to do? Absolutely.
Right. It's way some of the reactions that Abem and reshuffle, the Valentine reshuffle. Now, interestingly, on my penny, reshuffle new happen at Otilo Bam. It's in Komobia Prof Becon, any chasm. Is done. But let me introduce Prof. And Mr. Kumawa, Prof. Akwaba. Mr. Kumakwaba. Yeah. Mammy Kwama so quickly enough, me couldn't come away, me think about in through quickly. Misaka, Mr. Prince Obria Bois, chartered economist and a banker. Now, our Humano so all the key things that into echo this election will air the economy. Now, you share Amina Wabano. And the new role of the finance minister, no, whether it's a reshuffle way at the insacable economy. It's a man Akwaba. Mr. Prince Obria Akwaba no pay.
Okay, Major so.
Now what you be able to do?
Yamia don't be able to call media.
Jada Yamiasi. One reshuffle no. What the economy? So you should know them. Good move at the insacable team system, especially the foreign investors are now. It is omuni GDA Ghana because kind of frat and finance minister. Tosha GDA never say aba economy team ye with the new reshuffle na kosi.
We are dedicated mamenchia tiofoni afefo. Mamenchia minu ma ndu omo studio homa tese wadi catch up prof into prof so mechia. Right. My dedicated ne say the Mampenia say at long last, the Mampenia that was studying for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah has ended. And after 7 years being in government, presidency, I reshuffle. And the Ghana for this wadi who is a reshuffle, Eden Society, Papa Bibe, and Ebeba. And the say relating to a question,
the finance ministry,
Eden Sakai Fufu Bibe no. In terms of investors, no. I can say, are you too late?
I see.
Are you too late? I check. In fact, investor confidence be bringing the because social Ghana's economic trajectory, election year no. Foreign direct investment inflows into the economy no. Yeah, now we are very kind of saying like woman to America and for music and because woman did this. Even though you're democracy in 30 years, but in your a level BBA intimacy then ever home. And it's a study right from 1992 at the last election I fear year to a banana. Yeah, not foreign direct investment by economy in the year.
I see.
So Uber say so in the year 2007, that challenge a mining then a movie. And then the Kofa Vodafone and the Western those companies, are buying the toy because no here's canon. And the way presidency a delay in the reshuffle, no, not just 8 or 9 months to general elections, no. I'm afraid they say encouraging Kofobi and investment and then Emma.
I see now. But you show what's about a year kind of the new role the man as against the finance ministry no more space in the medium economy, so I can't really say much about it, but concerns are only say I say but still now you'll be in charge of the finance ministry. Sign a tier because obey special envoy any special senior presidential advisor on the economy, any special envoy on investment and capital market. It's in the government cast away in Abuma. Akua said, though we free the finance ministry, so still now our upper hand our ministry. Is that how it is?
Womu kasa to the larger extent, ubetimi umaya agene one, idu baby so abetuna kasa entesa. Ubetimi umaya agene fise. Role na oba be play no, and let that of the role of the finance ministry no, some functions of finance ministry need na oba be play that role no. Se Ghana for percent tiasia, ye Musa president. Kama na ye raken ufurata finance minister na. Now we do how we place a rule na.
There be no place a rule. Me you are no. No be no place a rule.
Kwesi ko na we jina nkwantia. Ana aban no epese oye no na ya anya careful be ma the new finance minister ye ba na djuma na ye de na ye nhu ne nsa no den ne nsa no djuma. We must so mo be ka say there be no also make the argument that yes ebia ene eniema esesa based on a hochira Ghana akoma capital market ya shut it down no into we need something new into young man even with that I still have my doubt if Kenufurata should be the face of the conversation the global investors because MPP every power no Mobekaya the first case be a Bridget fee and then a call Supreme Court about that issue ni na that's so hango and no money debt exchange. And debt exchange, you do no even 6 months before the debt exchange or the capital market. So, what is he going to tell the global investors? Say, and let me finance minister Bimba, me ambassador. I say, I think that it is going to yield very little results. And if you baby a certain penny for in such a trauma. Ya na eyifia enka ebeye better say your man penyini ebema ye akenufurata akotine fie din because you nim say that be asan chere da ko when you on record we need government appointment ya say me correct and ma correct me
only government appointment
Ghana for nyina perceived him to be a shadow prime minister and the president could have be silent about Kenufurata's rule. Okay. One share training then and what we move behind the scenes so that a dingona Ghana for Bob Papani be brain on Kentin Kodakwa and Sana Abana a day every to me. We say you continue to expose the man to the wrath of Ghanaians. Me did this say and yet
it's for you no simple matter. The new finance minister no bano. I'm fancy Caribbean in terms of the economy, vibrancy, in the buoyancy in Nano. I'm fancy Caribbean back to you as a finance and economist expert.
So we should in a president. I'm went to many reshuffle about 7 years here. We do not have factor. No, one of the reasons I'm not president can say it takes people so long a period and some who are just stick to new positions. Now we have just 7-8 months. A dear now no fofo and the very critical crown say, Ocean stage in IMF actually and said again. And time I need here new face. I'm not boosting investor confidence. I'm the influence. Now the process is being pay our IMF for abanono. You're my finance minister, for that and they mean to me, even though when reading the profile, he's an excellent personality, and I think that the economic background, the petroleum knowledge, idea, by time, into me, my name fancy, say, the ever quack say, Mira, politically, the ever quack say, so it's a media space, I will move out the cover. I'm an yet actually Ghana for said there's a new or paradigm shift to be but we should have confidence in the system. But in terms of economic realities, that affecting people's life there. I don't see it happening within the time on our Akano and Sanya Kotwaban.
Prince, may I say none of pay? I know I didn't show your mind as an expert within the finance. Yeah, Mr. Yamishao. So, but it was for Mr. Prince will be a chartered economist and a banker. Never said, yes, Ken Rono. and I mean Rono and in Sakai by economy. So omomunim day within that area no there. I tell I say oh that nothing really will come up. Prof Charles Mafoa, we say Ronkumawa will take the governance angle because I know that you see a man for a shame more the impact on Baumia's economy. In fact, Baumia's electoral fortunes. If I was sure, I mean, by a Baumia boy. It's in the don't also feel say, well, maybe Baumia had an influence or Bob Baumia raking a lot of revenue. The call a year Dan Boche. We film not because of performance, but Dan Boche, as I mentioned earlier, or campaign manager, per the information we've got from the Jubilee House, or campaign manager, Ediama, a year, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. He needs time. I bet my Jumani, you know, more Becky 8, you know, and mention a free system, you know, to not because on performance and all that. It be media on hard grounds, you know, or man a film, not because on performance. It's, you know, my many prof and Shas, but let me say this briefly. Vetting, so maybe it's a prof, I won't say maybe it's a prof on that. Prof, my can, so you reshuffle. Finally, is here satisfied.
If I can say, you pretty for no pay. Satisfied, straightforwardly, I would say no.
Oh, when you're satisfied?
No. I mean,
major reshuffle.
No, I'm not satisfied. Not say, maybe I am future. I consider it one of the things that we do to redistribute income.
Oh, sir.
Oh, yeah. I mean, some people needs to come up. I mean, what else? Because if you consider the time, I mean, I'm considering somebody like Kingsley Nyako.
Yes, prof.
Fantastic guy.
Yeah.
Some of us have been advocating for a long time. So I have been no parliament. Education, because before that he was in the University of Ghana.
Yeah.
Education and 1 year, just his insight into education. Yeah, people thought there was some irreconcilable differences between him and the current
and Napo.
No, the people believe he's a Napo's person.
He's a Napo's person, okay.
But then they think, because they think Napo had a problem, some kind of problems.
Okay.
Kind of problem with the Educhu, you know.
Oh, okay.
Educhu was uncomfortable working with him. Remember, he said he could have gotten that job when they came to power the second time. But because of this reason, Nanado had to.
Wow.
Yeah. And so now I'm was also there. Was
Educhu still there?
Still there. He was a deputy minister. Are they now going to
lose elections? Give you Chumama for Lucy, you know. There's a vacancy.
Yeah, filling vacancy there. You see, that is why some of the ministers are to some extent mobile in a way.
Oh, entrance in your mobile. I didn't know your mobile.
To say, Asenso.
Yeah,
I think it's a lot of pressure. There's going to be a lot of pressure on that poor boy. Oh, yeah. I mean, look at where he is. Now we know. And I deal with MP from MPP cannot win the elections without about 75% of Ashanti region votes.
Yeah, that's true. Anytime they drop below 75,
now Ashanti region people have been talking. You see, the thing about Ashanti, and when they don't talk, you know where they are going. And I've always said, but this is Accra, a very mixed metropolitan state. Sometimes you can clearly see where they are going to vote. Ashanti region is not like that. It's like you see people mooning and say probably they will not vote at all. And so some of the advice over the period for the past 2 years, some of us here can say, also personal with the election there. A lot of, because Ashanti region has been left behind when it comes to developmental projects for a very long time.
Don't you think there's anything idea as a call route?
That is my problem.
As a me, any route infrastructure projects,
fantastic idea. By my time, couldn't this have been done 2 years ago for Asenso to get himself established? To the extent, now that Crank Finance Minister Fufrabe, he has a better connection with him, better collaboration, to the extent that they know when funds are coming, where they can get funds, to such an extent that Asensu could have settled down. Sometimes you need research, do areas. In fact, you can't tell Mr. Asensu within 8 years, you do, because some areas need to be prioritized. Yeah. Now, you can't tell me, well, we bet me I can say, you should know this. But the point is, he needs time. I think that there's going to be a lot of pressure on that man.
Okay.
He's been working already as a...
Works in housing ministry.
Yes, I mean, he's so called the constituency. He's been working very well. Honestly, the quiet type. Hardly talks, you know. But you see, okay, a lot of the votes now will be dependent on him because he needs to show up. He needs to commit a lot of funds into infrastructure development in the Ashanti region. Things that next year do 2 years. So far, interchange is still not done. Airport is crawling. Shipping yard here, Buankra. We don't see anything going. Central market,
yeah.
You see, and this you bring in a sensor at this time. And that is why I say,
I see.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of pressure on him. Let's appreciate that. But then you came again with this finance and all that. But I didn't know the role of Oyerepa when the reshuffle came. I didn't know because what I've read, you know. And apparently, I can come and say, it seems to me, sir, you are going to commit. I mean, is that the guy?
Yeah. I mean,
to finance ministry and work around him. First of all, the guy really is economist, right?
Yeah.
Petroleum something. He's not really a financial economist.
And you're a financial economist, yeah, but economist.
He's not an accountant. He's an economist, so to speak. Yes, he could work in a way, but considering the role, and like you said, no, minister. No, will be these positions.
They will not be in these
positions. And then now all of a sudden you create this huge role. He's going to basically overshadow what Anta is going to do. Of course, he's a minister. But we all know when I am supposed to report directly to, say, cabinet, and all of a sudden I have to report to something because before it goes to cabinet, then who am I? You see, for me, not that I'm not happy for those who have been given the position, but I think the thought behind it is actually to undermine our intelligence or something.
Oh, the thought behind the reshuffle.
Yes,
it's to undermine Ghana for your intelligence.
I mean, that is what I see, particularly with that officer they are creating around it. I still want to doubt it, to be honest with you.
We are the sources from Jubilee House in Sakanon. We are credible sources from Jubilee House.
I can't doubt you. That is the problem. But otherwise, I still want to see it written on their green letter. I still want to see it Oyerepa being appointed in this day.
Okay.
And again, I want to say, so Oyerepa now isn't it about time for him if it is given to him and says, my bre. Why pray? I will say, Obaye Krano, Unyakatia, Oyare,
Odogana. Odogana. So you Ghana ye. That is why that's all.
It's worrying. This kind of love for Ghana is worrying. We don't want you to love Ghana this way. It's not helping us. Your love is almost like a hatred. Yes. What is this? Oh.
Mama, Mr. Kuma, so Mr. Kuma, it's finally, Prof say on the air, on you happy. Rebecca said, well, Oman Penny with Tim Sufre. I mean, just about 2-3 months ago, you're the General Secretary Castle on your reshuffle. What trust? I mean, talk about it thoroughly. So finally, this is the best I can do. Last 7 years, it's better late than never. We are one year. And the renewed spirit of the party, no. Ghana for supporters are nanka. They were a bit angry. But they are buying no. I bet me about a year baumia going into 2024 elections here. And why? Because why Ghana so Ghana for penal. Why Akuma Asiedua?
Okay. That's it.
Me too.
I'm in chair report. I'm in chair prof. The man of Finja, right. Now, me in free to say 2016.
2016.
President Mahama reshuffle.
True.
Reshuffle. Dr. Baumia 20.
Yes, I have the tooth cry here.
Yes. So who the kind?
I have the
Any braye breno. We racial flag and means sano. Nti onye niema bitimi aboama ye ho kira ye kire ye no ne braye breno e bitimi aye. To one say racial for idie. President no oye e dey satisfy ni party for. Because the party for ne be kan say general secretary idi esi afie mo no kan ho asem say ministers na bi kwa bre. Omo akwa omunka ne pepemo ankomo kwa na omo resign. Na nkomo kwa omunko. And yes, I'm so president in it means that amongst the people in the party, no one who say ministers be any juma. And she says that and juma. And unfortunate for some of them, no, almost our call prime minister Lucy and one say, and the big crown so take it is a omunkobium. Naturally, hierarchy of needs. Oh, yeah. So we do certain stage we are a DBA and yen BBA and there be no more Druno. Now it is a need any motivation to work hard. Ebe buama ayenti the present aye. Say or the new team aba. Omu nye bida. Afi no mo ba be ye. Am ye hu se omu so ombetimi aye. Enti omu no de ahonka omu de beba no e wo soro. Sisi ana ide say nka ban aba foforo. Ne yi ministers. Enti say na ebe ye. Na unfortunate thing e wo mu ne say. Unfortunate thing e wo mu sisi ana say. But our man no ye were under IMF.
That's true.
And IMF na won ye near home. Ye decision be ye be take say no. This IMF for etiase man. Ye na ye nsan ni sika. Sisi no sika bia ye nya no. Conditions da home. Nye ye kire say ye sika we ye we na ye we. It was na provoke say asenso boache osuno no. Bi suno. Because ye ni brebe so so say wo na the Rose Ministry amamo for this next 10 months wo dey here bosom trekwan free putuja ekosa akosi baby ni nyame ni junction ho na omo ye dual carriageway no omo ai jane ho da ho Jesus sa kakra tete ne da ho e na kwana tutuna isi ansu ntone de futuru de jai. Za udru yekrum jacha. Hona regional minister free. Hona education minister free. Hona regional chairman free. Ezu kwa omu ntimi ma. Yes oye yo mu nyesi kanye. Hwe oboase kwan from sa crazy ekosi no by free double road no ekosi Anyan kwanta. Yes, yeah, do carriage when you could two or more thing ya kwa no so na da ho. Enti so wo hwe carefully as say akwan wo hwe kumasi sese a ya ebia me fe say bosia ekwaje no en lock ye ebia so am interchange enu so mpo no sen ya na eko. Enti wo hu say apparently Minister of Works and Housing unse no yejuma pa. I must be frank with you. So there a diet be on what me see and I no more advertising be omo de mama judges near de wa kra. Oh yeah juma. Money nya juma.
Odokojo ko.
There be say what
Odokojo ko ko.
What we grundi ni ka edne ba road ministry say say ye ni sika ye de be.
E do man pede won mu gide say zibe oye juma o Works and Housing no. Ni ya infrastructure to ya. Works and Housing infrastructure. Vote infrastructure. It's the idea and the vision of the more Works and Housing. The same idea and the vision of the infrastructure.
Sika e raise e de Works and Housing ejuma. Enye bi na
e de roads ejuma.
Ai. Roads there won't mean baby Works and Housing because obetime state housing ni other financial institutions require arrangement. Amoma ye pre-financing. Amotime raise no ya na manfo abeto. It's missy no the people renting go for and any problem by roads there won't even call how many banks in Ghana can you go there and tell them say oh scankwe bosomchi roadway double dual carriageway
abra won for two inches
ai unifia all the way oh it looks like baby aduma na odi abeshem rant here nsa no all well and good me say bia say minister akatua no bi enti ebe bo so munya so maye afi no ma any prime minister omo odom ko ina anti kutu omuka nom de be a prosecute o agenda to win the next since ya me your madum na say omo win 2024 year if you okono by no kra no me o concern no me nza me ho say sisi aye wo Ghana hey the next 5 years pa aban bi ababa bia no challenge will be serious because you need allowances bia just say obi enya magical one be no to me expand the economy need me raise more revenue say a vice president can be say or the national ID system na ye wono on person dey synchronize with Ghana Revenue Authority for system na obia buy into the tax bracket na no critical work pa enye djuma ketwa because Ghana ha no nipa bebre ho a invite about be ye djuma ye tie tax direct ye isa ye kakra bi ye less than 4 million
we are I'm a direct tax no
SNIT yeah what pensions if SNIT system so say any direct
no direct tax no
what could you SNIT almost
around 7 million or so
SNIT
hey
you 2.something million
I see 2 million wow
na say workforce no no and what man can nya wo informal sector now dey hwe so sisi aye namui utisi from sisi na utisi kruma oko new site plumbers electricians
there's no system there pay as you go and
no this a wunya butete she asa na watimi ama ya ropu mu in ama watimi abetua tax directors ni biama and enya adwuma ketwa because I fan share ye ho and ye economy ni so cash society say obi okwa o man mobile money kra ne o mo obi mobile money ko because o mpe o de ko yima me no wa mo akuyira de cash na se nsem enti o say aban pe kwa bi no de mra bi nwini ya sana sa de na ba say because o ko no we say ya obi ya adwuma ma wa na za wo na wo tua ne ka no wa mana amfa ne tax code ama na wa amfa nhyem no wa ya ntia yehu ya wo tua ye ne wa ne atew enti say wo na wa me antin ha ti say ye wo adwuma say wo ko adwuma ma withholding tax say GR4 be check na say wo ye adwuma kro na ye adwuma ma no say wo tua nipa kro kan wo anti withholding tax e free ho ti say bi na say aban de bra say nyema we nya wo say enti enye easy for us.
Maybe some two quick questions na fe but mama can we my fa atofos in state we into so mama atofos in the process here on kind of tasman na ye kan wasemi we process here the monfa atofos in the okay so that's atofos is saying that congratulations on your new role and atofos in which for one the minority leader or parliament is here Dr. Kwesi Atoforsin Chisia and Otuti or say congratulations on your new role as senior presidential advisor on the economy and special envoy on international investment and capital markets. It appears to be effectively supervising the work of the new finance minister and assuming responsibility for the capital market, despite the fact that it's clearly collapsed on your watch. These are the words of the minority leader, Dr. Kwesi Atoforsin. As I kind a while ago, no, and I walk in a different form, but the import is still the same. Say, finance minister, Ken of Rato, Kodie, Nanso so, Akua say, Kona Okono, still in our upper hand. This time, not just the finance ministry, BOG, trade, energy, local land ministry, or a lot of bases. So that is just by the by. But my member, Mr. Kwame, also member Professor. New appointments in Abbey. There are few of them are among call a vetting because per the constitution, we are minister that you have to go. But omo new na omo nyan call vetting. In fact, I don't pay any other. Let me be more because my appointment for no. You don't even know where they're going to be vetted. One, and these are they told me in confidence. They don't even know when they're going to. Only madam vetted. That's number one. Parliament will call recess, give or take, by the end of March. It's in the Parliament for about 5 weeks, 5-6 weeks maximum. I will call recess. appointment committee na nkasa na o some veti omo no omo nyan constitute appointment committee no because there's a new year standing orders omo the year adwuma parliament. Now the question is omo ye omo fufure parliament me asa space no a veti omo approve omo within this short period. So what it means is that they have to come back in June. So remember June in the heat of the campaign in somewhere June, July, then the question again is damn pound on for you. Looking at this dynamics of Yamawi. What do you think?
Question is too late but me feel say on my Jumadi on my Jumadi to watch it. Nti omo say I believe say my majority leader, any leadership of parliament will have to constitute appointment committee if they don't have it. Now omo say nipa omo vet omo no so mebre. Omo timi vet omo. I mean
you are 20.
Yeah, me sure so omo na vet omo ansana omo akọ. There's no way omo ja omo akọ ansana.
Within this meeting.
Yes, let me assure you say me is very sure say even NDC members cry now. They will prefer say ombe veto or masano. Despite say ye can no. Say obi opposition no ye nyen say ompe omani you. Enti omo pe omanu ye die. Nenso because omo enra utie die for the
any 50-50.
Yeah, ombe so much say the ompe ye bia.
Obi say team D.
Sa
obi say team D.
Ombe lusu. Say NDC for no omo hu ne say the magic wand behind who are buying a bay the assassin. I abandon also here in Hono na Juma. And they have to do everything possible to let you people go. I can't be very sure say. Because no speaker I refer to appointment committee. Just that appointment committee well constituted. Because then once and I then as I say
the new standing orders. Somebody a few changes about parliament.
It's me very sure say wait there. Ebia ombetumi aputu say na ema omumunze na president adia o ye so hadwini o say tama o take this obe kra na
so inform you
I know omuti hu nkomo tanka omoba ya omo I believe say we no die me very sure say ombe ye hu adwuma san no makọ because omo anya be disaster for the country.
Now prof, this principle about president why here for some time you can't want some bad. Remember, for example, to be fair to the woman, Obey minister, just about 6-7 months more. Probably if you can't all settle or many more, then because of losing the prime minister meeting, where you feel to this principle about so you're minister, now you're MP, now you lose prime minister, you are gone. Then find minimum they say is super in the history of this country. If they are honest at time before time, I'm not too sure about it, but according to the time, they're from the first term and the second term we did. Apart from a boy, I said this is the principle. Is this something that a party and a Ghana man?
Paka, I was about Ghana and so you president. A claim of first ministers and all power Monday and no constitution in Canada and a personal principle.
But you say someone should obey you, Medino.
And personal principle. What can we be freedom problem win your way? I'm going to be a lucky says, yes, a principle minimum that. Well, tested theft for nanus of Belusa and Kauja quite a bubble. Nanka so the minister na transfer. Kababo. And you know the freezer the photo president to be photo president and adding because what the caricature answer no more they knew
of course. I mean
so what do you expect the president to do?
But you're just a good practice. That's the question I'm for raising. Is it a good practice? Because immediately the president say, I feel I was settled in. Now, what did the last and about? I feel I'm also so bad settled in the so you look at the dynamics.
Well, to say it's good or bad, the aim of the interest say, you think president to be one or change the ministers. You say it is its prerogative. Right. Or be honest about say, I didn't know say, yeah, my young say principle. God being so good, more I'm say principle. No, nothing you can say, yeah, and I say, yeah. Then I can say to be fair to Freda Pember. You don't have to be fair with her. Or call your minister and what did you push? What fairly as a president, a parliamentary candidate, and I cannot So be it. I don't know.
But we will try the performance. No, it will be show.
Performance, yeah, performance. A dear performance, I do. Sanitation.
Safina waba.
And then I mean, but let perform it.
They say I feel waba all settled in.
You see, this is where I want to tie in.
Oh no, minister Dadao. No, Minister of State.
The president.
Minister of State.
Minister of State.
You don't need any warming up.
Pack and Kevin man.
And I'm also no. Pack, I want to even tie it in like this. Post them ministers near said doors. It's also the 86.
86 time.
And the government I will pay my person to us. That's all here. O presidential candidate Kaya. One would have thought to say, and Calbert so. See, this is the time and Frida Pekura Elusi Apo ministry in close because this sanitation and water resources has been useless. Everybody knows this. Very, very useless.
Western housing and water resources and
sanitation.
Very, very useless.
And water resources.
I mean, look at what they said. 100 days we are making Accra the cleanest city on earth.
Well, that's true. That's true. I mean, okay.
After 7 years, do you see any cleaning in Accra? Let alone Kumasi. For Duma, I mean, what are they talking about? So, for me, it was an opportunity to actually disband that ministry.
The president missed an opportunity of reducing the
Of course. When it comes to liaising with the incoming government, I wonder what is going on, seriously.
Okay.
Because after Baumia's speech, and the name of Ubetu Trebuni and their dinner, I want to see some kind of what? Prelude to a end. Something like that.
It is said that end is for the kind. If 50 is good for next year, 50 can be good for this year. But it is saying that end is for kind.
Vice President, now I'm 2025.
And again, see, look at some of the ministries. Education. There are 2 deputies.
Yeah.
Tobacco failing now, where you everywhere.
But you
should be there. Another information and
information.
The same thing, energy.
Energy. Yes.
For me, it's more like a redistribution of income. And Profubina, I see a penny so express grass and Bikofi.
It's purely jobs for the boy situation.
In fact, that's how I see it.
Jobs for the boy situation.
That's how I see it. Because I really don't see, beside the significance of having ministers of state, which is a nation must have, the idea behind it, is worrying. Making, and it starts from the finance ministry, it starts from even education about what we have heard before, and all of a sudden we are bringing a Kingsley fine gentleman to go and for some cabal to disturb him.
Very soft.
You see, he speaks toughly, but Kingsley is tough.
Oh, but tough. Okay, but he
Kingsley speaks softly. That is how he is.
That's what bizarre.
He does a lot of introspection. Psychologist.
By psychologist, true.
Because parliamentary elections, boy back area, what boy youth organizer, so. Day. All of a sudden, that boy I shifted.
Oh,
I mean, you can see a man who is very hurt. Because I say, Prof, can you believe I sent this guy to Qatar to watch? And all of a sudden, I say, and for positions, nursing training colleges, there, and you can see that he's speaking from pain. But let me feel some because I say, no, he did not say that. I say, this is how he said it. He's also a true. He actually does his Christianity
yes, pure solid deeper life.
Now one is an enemy because stuffly, but very tough.
I see.
And he said, that's a education. It's how story now you need more. Why I'm pardon group because of Moko. Frustrating.
Thank you. Mofa Banya de Mento Sumamina Fay. Member with Sakuma briefly, I mean, before lines and Mamo. Now, 2016, Mr. Kuma reference about me, post be up, John Mahama, reshuffle no kind. That is where I've picked up for you. 20th January 2016, Dr. Mahmoud Bamia verified a year the Twitter account. Say reshuffles are normal with all government. However, with the record of the current government and the current state of Ghanaian economy, with its attendant hardship, what the people of Ghana desire is reshuffling or change from amongst others. The hardship that afflicts our people, the unprecedented jobless affecting the Ghanaian youth, the astronomical increases in taxes. Or say the astronomical increases in taxes, utility prices and fuel, the cancellation of teacher and nursing training allowances, the decline of agriculture and manufacturing, the unprecedented corruption under this government, the incompetent economic management of this government. The only way we appears to want to do with winning an election, rather than one aimed at addressing the challenges faced by Ghanaians. In this regard, I am convinced that the ongoing reshuffle by the president will be meaningless. Thankfully, the ultimate reshuffle will be done on November 7th by the people of Ghana. This is what they say, karma, there for you. It's, not some more kind of last part. I don't know, maybe for life, we shall reshuffle way. Is it aim at just winning an election? And it's meaningless and say no about your kind and what I'm
meaningless there be.
Meaningless.
Because in for the first time in the country, Ghana for reshuffle. Yeah, you say President go 4 times say no I reshuffle Krama. Yeah, it's because hey I feel the reshuffle night also. But we there Ghana for the busa president say hey then you there. No, I can't say my party for Pejuma. Tino Moyesa, opposition for so Omope. How are you?
That's true. That's true.
I mean, who said the party for no Pejuma Momo. And but me feel said, oh, the stage now you mono 2024 election. And about reshuffle any other day. People are going to vote. President Kufo Wamaye. Key idea to aba.
Sure, it's not to aba.
Simplicity. On na chase ourselves no. And I believe say this amount you know dream say too late. But so kind better late than
never.
And see you go me sure say if all things being equal, so omutimi to 2 omo as a party governance there. Action beat me Emma within a day or 2. Amount put me some margin. Because say nanka ya dwen ye say ye nto aba ma aban no so de why ye also ye tuma no na otimi to aso ha enti me very sure say is up to them to sit and think about it. Say the pa na betimi ya boy ho a ma 2024 ya ye kwi ye de betimi dia win election
Zakuma mate medasi ebusafo be phone lines na nche na pamembo nkai say ye proko no fikuja kwa so system nim wonya code kakra wonya kata kakra utia oya kakra mesre so benum eye poko nim mo hye so ya chokoja ko KOJACH you know from 0302678999 0302678999 omo Okanshi drag lane in Accra open the door to abeko doctor bia so obe bia to ho na omo chako toothpaste and mouthwash no so e system nim Sabu in Kakaka will num my short and I shall say num hot water and I shall see I was in a yasay fire kujak from Chaco toothpaste no mouthwash no a baboy pa from 0244481341 0244481341 me be 4 lines and a mouse see and I fay also join the conversation and reshuffle a band Valentine reshuffle the gift of love. I'm penny the Magana for was my car of Prof not pick the gift of love. I'm penny say on Val's Day, I will give to you the love that I've always been wanting for. And you reshuffle or the what do you make of it? Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm Jeff from South Africa.
You with the original routine, you make a separate time of house.
Right, but you want to mommy.
You with the one power when you're incoming and preach as a process you do. And then in painful in but we are here, almost an instant your kind. It's there and someone Akator as an Kamaka.
I'm no
strong. If it's a semi hormone painful, we say, wouldn't do what men condemn it. But we know what didn't come from them. I say, oh, what some man on country Ghana for. I mean, give you say, Ghana for a penny, MPP are buying a I say, or my no matter no matter any man.
That's not pay. When the issues about the economy, it doesn't matter how well you speak. A man for show bottom. No must trim. And yet the lofty ideas and the things you say, they look at their pockets, how they feel. The 4 cities can get on with their day. And on Bejina, so they are 2 about. I'm a corner corner. Say hello, good morning.
Morning, Paka.
Yamadu Oyerepa, I reshuffle when you're J. Yanko you.
Paka. Also, a buon tonkobano ma, a sap, a bebo and casa. About we nothing Pia will kind of 2016 piano 2020 piano, or they say Wababuan. And let them so over nothing you. They say most of them mobile and doing so call you. They say and then when a diapa, my man, and got it. You see, we are young. We can't on to put at Jitumia. Yami, and Mr. Your mama can't send you a say. Prosperity,
yeah, we judge.
Papa, no, Messi, no, some your cars out of what you will leave Mampanida. Bauba, and I won't say, oh,
Mate,
yeah, Bayano.
Medasi, Mammy Corner's corner. Say hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I but your first and everything.
The family, Juno, we can say,
great, you're on Pemina.
We don't see to now, I was a year. I too, she also Baumia and a canto this 16. I was a day early. I remember Baumia and reshuffled. The president, you see the number Baumia, I don't understand. Baumia, what can I say? No, guys, no, your president.
And the credit.
The 1 year reshuffle, maybe I'm going to decide not to so. I don't always Baumia, always Baumia. I don't understand. So, some of problem, when you're gonna put your see. President, I'm not reshuffle, reshuffle. The whole professor at your say, job for the boys. It's gonna be
you can disagree with him, but no attack. I mean, Professor Davis, be prof, no. I beg you, no attacks. What not doing? I mean, what or say judge for the boys? That's his mind. If you disagree, because I get judge for the boys, then we move on. Why? We agree to disagree. It's necessary. No attacks. Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Yes, sir. My first and everything.
Well, we have been about office stability.
Oh, Akua, what has it to say? And then we MP, I can't want some papa and how.
Okay.
Miss MP, no. Ya can't want some papa kwa.
But that's it. With the point, what you
want to mommy.
Yes, doctor. Or a professor.
I professor. It's you. Right, it's you.
What's your young man? You for video. And at the mood do. And come I professor Dr. Kinsanyako. What are two in our make you proud? It's an answer for Yanko Ponsano. That's why I can't regional communication director. For Nayando, upon your point, Mapana, the next president of the public, Excellency, Dr. Alaji Mamudi Babia, and also Airport to Ma. Papa, the better president, Nana the Bank of Football was it. Papa, Ocean Ministerial Reshuffle, yeah, by yeah. Papa, when a game changer, no. When you do pity Mahamani entity, plus, if you can be a many people, or say ugly noise no, I far better than silence of culture of silence. It will be a cat and a job for the boys. He's entitled to his opinion.
Exactly.
So be can be entitled to his opinion, but for us, lady, you must say
a game changer.
In the interest of the nation.
But at this point, one made. This is game changer. This is winning the election for the MPP. Jamiadma. I don't know whether it's November or December. We don't know, but Jamiadma elections, of course. I mean, another call. So, hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. But your first and everything. Great, but you.
One thing is, I read the Facebook messages. If I try to fly now.
Yeah, Mumba, Mati.
No one talk about.
Oh, why they?
They make me tell you neutral. Now, as I see the say about Miana, say the now, what they call it. Yes, to see you, you see about me also. Na mama, no. Bibia no bet my ama, Bibia no ama bit my.
Then I'm there about me. The way I'm the two Sunana. Oh, there's all kind. David, have a chair. Okay. Dear Kaka, home. Anna.
Yes, it's on the mat. I said, what about me too much.
Before 2 more calls, never appear for her. Hello, good morning. Yes, sir. Paka. Oh, you are there, dear.
What are the BT one out? What is one?
Yeah, so it's all okay.
But I want to share the name. One thing is number one. Right. I could jump on permanent as the deputy defense minister. I'm not just a modern home cooker. Now, big up for so the bomb passo. And something for the Mbashu, the question a critical attention packet. Na Obama of Kasako is here and Paka in the number of mammy and like a Valentine Day we need to spend their money. Paka, Barumianto Kauka, man of the Paka. Let me, I shall not let me car and now I'm to ask you. Paka, and everyone man check a lens in the mouth. I'm telling them your mama. The person I want to inquire you. They are not most ever president and no more year, any brow that you are a member of the year, the teaching no woman so she are a woman. That woman said, Mahama, the Guman Tanzania, Paka, and you remember one year, Yanka Kaya, and can never cover me at the letter from everyone said, Mama, the answer to Brad, because we had the case in Cracker and some of a place, I can't do a bano, I won't see any from the last quarter, but I've said it on this platform, sir. My kind of platform we should say. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the best vice president we've ever had. He's the most active vice president we've ever had. He's the most effective vice president Yinyano. I can the Fourth Republic. Makan. But then you can also know. Now you be kakaya wants to send me a waka and run. Hello, good morning. My last call. Yes, I'm watching for everything.
A friend calling because that's free.
Great. Call is what you on the pay.
The mechanic say, home media no. We want to say program now, or mano, essay, no, some baby no. To me, we want to say mona more shame, mano, essay.
I see.
Baumia, who didn't want to answer Baumia, no man ben or buyer, or the other to now come, and your MPP and this year and cannot correct. Now I am fancy or mine, said the bear or mine be tumpon. Wow, what is the Jumana woman with me now, boss, I catch a zebra, Obama, see. Now the no coho, no one fast had no more. But not as oh, maybe Oyerepa new woman because Boston cannot correct. We did it, but we knew be a can or can crowd with me boo or mine. At the mind, I see a thousand big gun at a question in some say, or Metwaba. Mahama, crown.
Matty, Medasi, it's honestly trouble me, and I'm back home to trouble me. But see, the facts are the facts. The facts are the facts. I mean, fact in here. I will say it again. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, under the Fourth Republic, you can the most effective, efficient vice president there.
No, say or you meet.
No, or you make, but you can't know number one year. Roll away take as a vice president. You Mills, you Aliu Mahama, you John Mahama. And you Bawumia. It's here the emisata. It's here domina out of the Mabuina. We can say as a vice president,
the president, the man of coin.
Exactly, Bawumia is the super amongst them.
So
that is a fact.
So
it's yet
let's give the president also the opportunity. So president man acquainted to me.
Oh man, to me.
Actually, nobody can so data. No, yes, spare driver. It's worrying.
And your castle a meter. No, yes, but I don't say worry.
Because any concert or castle meet spare driver.
But I had a conversation about.
Oh no.
Spare driver. What do you do?
Many point in this.
Everyone could be a spare driver team. STC.
What about
there be a problem by
so you have to be a co-pilot.
I don't have knowledge about the plane. Not a
co-pilot, mum.
Sir.
Tibameka so co-pilot.
Oh, Okay, so Aliu Muhammad and it's me a driver's mate.
Well, but we should Aliu Muhammad rule any no more against Baumia. There are two different things.
But maybe just analogy.
No, I was even making the point to say facts are facts. Baumia Yakase vice president role in there. So far, super.
Yes.
Samsung and no more Kanye in 2016. I don't see a fact. A do one or say Kakaya one. These are the facts I want to put out there. And one million.
And for the people that are worried, the vice president himself is not worried.
He's not worried.
He's always ready to listen.
Okay.
And to correct, make corrections.
Right.
And so you will be they can go and be worried. But the point of the matter is that when you bring a proposal and we speak to it, it is up to you to go and what? Revise.
Yeah, not defend it. Prof, Medasi, Professor Charles Mafo there for you. The man who says just for the boys. Mr. Kuma, get you. Finally, 30 seconds. What is
Miraho pa? Say na uze na oka efense kenufeta seminar na menyi ni makuma mu.
Oh, na nyino makuma.
Ha, to say atu force de be kan ho na me hu say asem ya no kra Miraho pa because it looks like I say Kwesi ko no jam kwantia.
The ojem fifi, you nya kotia, o jam center. Where the ojem center
dangerous pa. We bomb paya ma new finance minister. Because we are mompire mana. Adwuma na obeye no. Obeha no. And that is a way no. There's a president I said there or one more appoint to just like that because finance minister
Professor they undermine our intelligence. That's what Prof said. That's the special for
kind of what I can't say money come. See, finance minister can fight out on the only person
but president can say you're competent
to him
efficient
competent to him but president na until for himself or to for yen power yen ye to abama no into also tie asema ye ka competent again yes on pam no we competent again yes on pam what pam na mani nkwai aden to for that nkwan bit my magana yi
would you keep his
I think it's still there
so it will go and add to it.
Yeah, I'm sure it will go and add to it. That's Mr. Okuma, senior lecturer at Kwame University. Professor Charles Mafo, Chad Kwame University of Science and Technology, K University. Mr. Ikiaba.
No, same any other song, or your brand, so say sorry. But sometime we touch upon a sports crew, no, a day sports better almost so. Now, Yami Adumachina, or the young Kwaba a chain, a defiada de no abebo, Eddie, a reada must say. Emma Muneshe, meeting the Kwesi, I mean, they mean come to.
Oh, yeah, masculine. It was for meeting at the Kwesi Parker Wilson. Now, just before I go, I'm getting information and there's a likelihood say Parliament will pass an anti-LGBT bill, no, and they will pass it into law. It's that is the information. You may have much with another edition of OBT.